have had an animal, I could say I've been expecting you.
And we are live. Welcome once again, everybody, to another stream.
I've been expecting you.
As we're gonna be continuing to watch Epithet Erased, the Redwood Run arc, and last time this girl needed therapy. This time we question. No way is he evil, right? Like, is he? I don't think so. Okay. And we're gonna meet Percy. And
what is evil in the grand scheme of things?
Yes, exactly. And we're gonna meet Percy. Like, get to know her because we saw her like in last episode, but like we're gonna get to know her. And
we knew she had a good sword.
Yes. And Ramsey, we're gonna get to meet Ramsey, and they're gonna be like the main characters of this this arc. So yeah.
Ramsey Murdoch from the A-Team. Sorry, Ramsey.
Okay, so let's begin.
I'm way too nerdy. Yes.
With me, I have Evil Rabbit, our trusty Patreon, and responsible of giving us Frank. And the drill got the great drill ogre from
Big Drill Mike.
Yes, Drill Mike. But yeah.
I'm sorry I made the name too confusing for you to remember.
Oh no, it's not confusing. I'm just terrible with names. But our friend here.
Well, yeah, it's an imaginary character.
Yes. Our friend Evil Rabbit has been responsible for telling me maybe you should live stream. And I was like, okay. And I started live streaming. And here we are now. So, like,
I'm trying my best to entertain.
Yeah. Thanks to them, I'm here doing this stuff because they recommended it. And that's what you can do if you become a Patreon. You can tell us things that you might think are interesting that we can do on the YouTube channel, and or like just give us recommendations for things that we
give you creative power.
Yes, you do get a sit of power, and we want to see you there. So
my throne, where is yours?
So join us over at Patreon,
which is cheap. It's only $2, which is cheap considering today's economy.
Exactly.
That's $12 a year.
Yes. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're gonna start to watch. Let's do this.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with me, Miss Blindbath.
Oh, it's no problem, Detective. You did rescue me from those bonsai blasters after all. And Molly's fine.
Very well. Please, call me Percy.
Okay. Would you like some tea, Percy? She holds up a toy teapot.
Yes, thank you. I was actually hoping I might ask you some questions about that night.
Sure, if you think I can help. She pours Detective Percy a cup of steaming Earl Grey from the toy kettle.
I was expecting the make-believe tea customary of playtime.
I don't have time to play around, Detective.
What?
This straight off the bat.
Why?
Straight off the bat with a great joke. Epithet Erased is the best cartoon ever made, in my opinion. I love it too much. And yeah. I wish there was more of the animated series. But yes, we have.
Yeah, I mean, I would like it all animated, but money is a thing; it doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah. No, and we did. I blame the fans because the fans did not reach the goal.
Yeah, that's a good point. But at the same time, they tried their best. I mean, we got a whole lot of stuff. I wish they went a bit further just for that Giovanni Villain song. It was right there. It was like a fish lure right there. And I learned about Epithet Erased and just heard about the thing. It was over the day I heard about it.
Oh, yes. So here's the thing. I knew about Epithet Erased before that funding thing. but I, but I didn't know they were funding for the next book until it was over as well. So it's like I didn't receive the news. So I do think that what we got, but I do think we are gonna get the Giovanni villain song, if I'm not mistaken, or are we just gonna get like one of Giovanni's songs
One day.
I think
To get back to the live stream thing, like the Molly part with Percy,
Yeah.
I like how they set up already. Percy takes things seriously.
Yeah.
Even if it's a toy kettle party thing with tea.
yes,
That is just perfect. You already get her right away.
she's preciously on the spectrum, and we love her.
Yes. I mean, for crying out loud, she has butter with her water. I'm pretty sure she's lawful good and all that, but at the same time, she might be a bit crazy.
Oh, she is a little
Or
bit
just
crazy.
too logical.
She's a little bit crazy. Like, everyone in this show is a little bit crazy. I mean,
I like to think that Ramsey in this arc is the serious one.
yeah, I think he's the straight man. Like, he is not supposed to be the straight man. He's supposed to be the opposite.
Criminal that's supposed to be evil and supposed to be so like twisted and all that, trying to get you to basically give all your money to him in a trickstery. He's the straight guy.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
I like the fact, it's so funny to me because I was talking about this with my friend Nathan, who we have a podcast with, and we did like a podcast on Epithet Erased and Percent of Plastic. And yes, and if you want to check that out, go to the Rainbow Cupcake Podcast, and you'll see Epithet Erased podcast that we made talking about the fact that it's so fascinating to us that essentially all the characters have kind of like a opposite to what they're supposed to be. Like, they are very much they are
This is this side of the coin. This is the other side of the coin.
Yeah, they're very opposed to their whole premise. Like, Molly is cute but says depressing things. Giovanni is evil but he's actually good. Like, Percy is a cop.
Sylvie is just being Sylvie.
Yes.
Endis is just being Endis.
Well, no. Endis, like, I feel like with
Endis is a brick, and bricks are made out of sand a bit. So, sand person, brick, that's connected.
Yeah, but I think all the main
Meryl, glass breaker, glass attacks, glass cannon, boom.
Yes, but I do think that all the main characters kind of have this like opposing kind of thing where it's like they are essentially like they're subverting our expectations of the character trope a little, right?
It's like that. They'll subvert things.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
It's
Neither
just-
do I. Let me bring you up to speed. Currently, 7 bonsai blasters from the museum are still at large, as well as the amulet that they stole. I've been assigned to hunt them down. Unfortunately, the group's disorganization and General Rep Scallyhood makes them difficult to track. I was hoping that you, as their hostage, might be able to give some insight on them, such as their names or preferred extracurricular activities.
Oh, I'll see what I can remember.
Thank you, Molly. Your testimony could prove vital. I cannot emphasize enough how dangerous these criminals are. Who's to say what devious doings they're committing, even now?
Come on. Pick up.
Hello? Who is this? How did you get this number?
Are you Ramsey Murdoch?
Speaking.
Hi. I'm Giovanni Potage. I'm with the Bonsai Blasters.
Uh-huh.
It says in our manual that you're the guy we call if we want something appraised.
Well, I have been told I have an eye for these things.
Okay, cool. So, I have this necklace.
Giovanni, who are you talking to?
No one, Mom! I think it's called like the arsenic amulet or something.
The Arsene amulet?
Maybe? It like has a jewel on it? Looks like a cat?
Really? Now that is interesting. All right, you've got my attention. Let's... Ah, crap. Listen, kid, I can't talk over the phone.
Me neither. Mom's right.
What?
What?
Listen, I got a little hideaway in a town up north called Redwood Run. Ever hear of it?
No.
Exactly. Meet me there in 2 days' time. I'll be in the house with a metal roof. Got it?
Redwood Run. Metal roof. Got it.
Good.
Hey, Mom! Can I borrow the car on Wednesday?
What do you need it for?
Crime things!
No!
Nice, Jason.
I again, every time
Raymond,
Giovanni shows on the screen, he steals the show, and I love him. I think
Sounds great.
I think he's the best character ever written, and I wish we had more. I wish he had his own spin-off show, and he was like,
Well, what would it be about?
well, he's like hanging out with. It would be about him growing as to be the leader in the Bonsai Blasters,
Like a
group.
prequel.
Yeah, like a prequel.
A prequel where he is basically making muffins.
Yes.
And then slowly over time throughout. Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I love the Jason nod in the background.
It's
Like,
pretty fun.
they clearly didn't make it Jason, but you could tell it looks like Jason.
Yeah.
And the race car bed, I love the fact that he's still like he's still grown up. He's a dad and all that. But he's still sleeping in a race car bed.
I
That's
mean,
just adorable.
he's a child at heart, and that's why he's so kind.
And he likes cup holders.
Yeah.
I mean, he did put him on an outfit, so might as well have a car.
Yeah, taxes. We're all adults
See
here.
how his outfit was made.
Oh, what was that?
I can see how his outfit's made now. I mean, he has flames on his car. He has flames on his suit in the books. So now I can see how the dots are connected, even from right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
definitely.
the hockey mask. Oh my goodness, the whole outfit's just in the room, and I haven't seen it until now. There's even a baseball guy in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually
Baseball mask. You're right next. Sorry.
no,
Please
no,
just
yeah.
continue before I just go like, oh my goodness.
Wednesday
Kool-Aid
is
here.
yoga night!
Wake up, you've got a lot to do today. Feel proud and wipe your eyes, cause they stifle the yawn. Stayed up till dawn, let's see what you've been working on. It's done. Keep in mind the deadline is closing in. Your byline, the headline, they're in the bin. Uncompleted, all deleted. What's going on? You'll have to crunch and work till dawn till you die. Cut out the corners, cross the T's and dot the I. Without the white, but keep it in good taste. Just so that no one will ever know it's defaced. Ooh, epithet erased.
Episode 5 Redwood Run.
And then I was like, drinking wine with your gal pals isn't yoga night just because you're sitting on floor mats, Mom. The only reason Debbie calls it that is so that no one points out that it's enabling her little problem. Yoga night.
Wow. I wish I was brave enough to talk smack about moms.
You'll get there one day, car crash.
Dude, don't call me by my bonsai name. When we're off the job, it's Fred, all right?
Yeah, okay, Fred. See you in a couple hours.
Okay, man, see you later. Have fun.
I think I'm gonna leave my camera off because in the stream it seems to be running better with my camera off. The animation.
If mine is causing problems, I'll do the same.
That would be
Hold
that would
on.
be great.
Get your face.
Yeah, that would be good because I think it is like lagging a little. So let just the animation be the.
Okay, I've turned off.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was
Right.
fun for
I
us
do-
to be there, but like, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but your computer will fry and basically cook because it's a dinosaur.
Yes. Go ahead.
I do like how the gas station is just called gas. Like they forgot to put station on there.
That's really funny. I
just
like to think that station just faded out over time. So like it's like it was supposed to be like the part over here, like the gray part, but it's like gone now.
but Honeyglow wasn't able to get to it in time to fix it.
Yeah. Okay, well, back to the show.
Alone in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
No. No, 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 no! Oh, man!
Wow. What a dump. What are all these bonsai blasters doing here? I guess that guy did say this was his hideout. Must be an evil town. Rad! Okay, a metal roof, a metal roof, metal roof. Ah, there it is. Wait a minute! This is a police station! Is this a setup? Nobody sets up Giovanni Potage!
Oh, hi! Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm Giovanni. I'm supposed to be meeting someone here for crime things.
Oh, you must mean the prisoner. He's right over here in our first and only cell. Oh, can't miss it. He goes back to spinning his gun.
Hey, are you Ramsey Murdoch?
I am.
Your face.
Yeah, all right then. I appraise you to be a jerk.
Sorry, it's...
Yeah, what's up?
I did like how they at least included the sheriff. Like in the original, the sheriff just was there helping out in the fights. But I'm glad that for story reasons they just cut him out from being a part of it, because it would have been a lot to have all of them just be characters. I'm glad it just focuses on Giovanni, the two, and the Bonsai Blasters and Zora, which is like 4 groups, and we didn't need another one in there.
Listening back,
my bad.
Yeah, no, listening back to the to essentially anime campaign, I do like. I agree with you. I think I really did not see how necessary he was in the actual show to be like. We only needed him.
He was a lazy cop,
Yeah.
and
we only needed him for that, just to be there. So I like it. I like him just being there.
he's lazy.
Yeah, and again, I think,
And they do make him funny.
yeah, I think most of anime campaign is just inspiration for Epithet, because it's like not everything. Because I listened to all the to the entirety of the campaign that Prison of Plastic.
Yellow officially released.
No, like the one that Prison of Plastic is based on. It's so different. It is very different. It like goes in a complete different direction. Giovanni is still evil, like because he in the show in the anime
had way too much health.
In anime campaign, Giovanni goes from, he has like a character arc, according to what I've heard from people. He goes from bad to good, and I think it is. I think Jello talked about this, but he said that they essentially took Giovanni's personality from the later anime campaign stories,
shoved it into the front of it.
Yes, and kind of just made him be himself in the now instead of later. And I think that was a great decision because, once again, Giovanni is one of the best characters ever written, ever made, and I love him.
Can I just say, whenever you said the part of like shoving him from the end of his part to the beginning, it reminded me of N's One Punch Man, because it's supposed to be a riff on like anime and all that, It's the character at the beginning of a series slept in at the beginning where he doesn't have a challenge. But with this, it's just the character just moved over and just transitioned perfectly.
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been good if he was like the Giovanni from Anime Campaign. At least the one from the beginning. Yeah.
Well, I do love how like they meet in a prison. Like you could have met anywhere, but a prison in the middle of nowhere. I mean, who's going to find you?
Yeah, no, I think that's hilarious. Ramsey is so funny because like you meet him and he's like wearing the suit and everything, and now he's over here just like wearing a Hawaiian shirt. It's so funny.
He's clearly thinking of it as vacation, even though it's a prison.
Yes.
Just
the eye, right? Ramsey points to his right eye, which is made entirely of gold. It woogles uncomfortably in its socket. Yeah, you should see the tricks I do at parties. You're the kid that called about the amulet?
Yeah, what happened? How'd you get caught?
Caught? Nah, kid. I turned myself in.
What? You can't give up. You didn't tell me my necklace was worth one.
I love that he's facing through the bars. I love that. How 2D.
This guy clearly did not have a budget for prison. This thing's made of termites and lives.
No, I love the fact that they are showing you how 2D the characters are. That he can just go through
Paper Mario,
the bar, and it's so funny. Oh my gosh, that is really funny.
Oh no, we can't escape this prison. Walks 2D out.
Yeah.
Yet.
I ain't giving up. It's like this. I got a lot of enemies, right? And right now there's some bounty hunters after my head for forgery and embezzlement. One real nasty lady in particular. But she can't turn me over to the authorities if I'm already in jail. Pretty smart, eh? Besides, this place is great. Watch this. Hey, Sheriff, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at the.
Yet.
So,
I ain't giving up.
Hold on.
But
look at
she
the
can't
person
turn me
from
over
the top.
to the
Look at the person from the top.
authorities if I'm already in jail.
Look at that.
That's what happened to last stream.
Look at the prison on the top. From the top. Those bars do not fit a person. So it is hilarious.
I only see a floor with a chair and like the pine cone.
Yeah, but
a 3D pine cone and a 2D flip.
But look at the bars from the prison cell. Like they do not fit that does not fit a person there. So it's like they're just showing like it's just a funny gag of them being 2D.
I'm sorry, it's just on the phone, it's shrunken down, like some bits of the corners are a bit off to where I couldn't see the bars, but now I do see them on the stream. Yeah, I mean, those are really, really interesting bars.
They are, you can't go through them. You could have, like, they're
and I
very...
just realized, the toilet's just out there in the middle there.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's walking in, they could see you taking a deuce.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the sink's right there. So you could just watch them, making sure they wash their hands. Just staring at them until they do. Sorry.
Pretty smart, eh? Besides, this place is great. Watch this. Hey, Sheriff, buddy, do me a solid. Top me off, would you?
Oh, sure thing, friendo. I'll go outside and get you a fresh one. Wouldn't want my favorite prisoner getting thirsty.
See? It's like a vacation. The guy's a loon. He only got appointed sheriff because he's got an epithet. Same as it ever was. Anyways, you got an amulet to show me?
Oh, right. I swiped this thing from the Sweet Jazz Museum. It lets you steal other people's epithets or something.
Yeah, that's the Arsene amulet, all right. Hand it over.
He clutches it against his chest, eyeing the gerbil man. How do I know you're not just gonna steal it?
Kid, come on. Are you kidding? Do you not know who I am?
The blurb in the manual was pretty small, and I just kind of skimmed it, so...
Ramsey holds up the pine cone, and slowly, it begins to change. A brilliant golden yellow color begins to spread from the tips of his fingers as the wood of the pine cone transmutes. In seconds, it's transformed into solid gold. I don't need money, kid. I literally just made this worth my time.
Oh, that's great detail.
It's a public service I engage in. I do this out of the goodness of my heart, because I don't want saps like you getting conned out of all their hard work.
Okay.
Thank you. Ramsey eyes it up and down with his gross rat face. Well, would you look at that? It's the real deal, all right.
So, how much?
It's hard to say. The make alone is pretty nice. About 60 years old, 65 give or take. Probably worth at least a few $1,000. But when you throw in the fact that you can steal any epithet you want with this baby, I can think of more than a few people who'd want to get their hands on this thing. You find the right Monday businessman who wants a superpower, and it's worth millions.
Seriously? Oh, man. Awesome. The higher-ups will definitely promote me for this. They might even make me a bonsai valedictorian. That's like the third highest rank.
Your system is confusing. But,
Again, continuing the gag of them being able to go through bars that do not fit humans is really funny to me.
Just fits your whole entire arm through the bars just to grab the necklace in his hands. Like, it's a casual thing at this prison.
you sure you want to hand this over to the bonsai blasters? Those guys don't exactly pay well. I mean, Bliss Ocean would probably give you at least twice as much for it.
Those Monday terrorist guys? No way. They're scary.
Hey, I'm not saying they're good guys, but it is good pay.
It's not about the money. It's about the street cred. I want to be the biggest villain of all time. And if I get promoted to the Bonsai Blasters, that means I get to keep all my current minions when I make it big. I can't just leave them behind. They're hopeless without their brilliant leader.
I guess I can respect that. All right. Best of luck, kid.
Thanks, mister. I'm going to go turn this into the big...
What's up?
I like that. Okay, I like that Giovanni thinks of his minions first. Like even though he's in a different area and all that, the story's wrapped up in the museum. He's still thinking of his boys, like thinking of their well-being, including his own. But
Again,
you know, promoting him and all.
no way he's evil, brother. No way.
My bad. My bad. But I do like the thing, like, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
It's about the street cred. Sorry, trying to do that Joker voice that everyone does.
It is perfect.
It's not about that. Yeah, I should stop.
It is perfect that
Giovanni would
he.
definitely be the
What was that?
Giovanni could, you know those relaxed liberals. It's called dark humor with the Joker. The Giovanni would definitely laugh at those.
Yes, definitely.
Big boss. Whoever
It's
that
not
is.
about the cupcake.
He's a good
it's
kid.
about the flower.
Too bad he's gonna get screwed.
Okay, bye. Good luck at crimes.
Hey, Epithet Erased.
Good luck at crimes.
Epithet Erased.
Little description.
Attention all units. Attention all units. Looking for a patrol in the vicinity of Redwood Run.
Unit 375 reporting in. Over.
Hey, Percy. We just got a call from the insurance company. Sounds like the Donaldson kid crashed his car again.
This man with the sexy voice, bro. This police officer with the sexy voice kills me every time.
There's up to 500 pancake dealers. They do not know where the cocaine is. Sorry if that ruins your stream. It's just, I would find it funny if he was saying, like, depressing stuff, with a sexy voice, like
That would be great.
someone has done this. Yeah,
That would be great.
I mean,
Wait, hold on.
I do like how. Oh, you first.
Percy, Percy, there is some murder that happened right across the street. It was a family of 3 brutally killed by their loving husband and father.
Where's the husband at this time?
Uh,
I'm not good at Percy, not female.
We don't really know, but you better check it out.
Will do. The thing I like about this guy is, like, they say everything and all that, and then at the end he says, click, click. He doesn't turn off his radio. He just says, click, click.
That's beautiful.
Turn it off.
That's beautiful.
Yes, adorably beautiful.
Oh my. That makes 5 times this month. Meryl owes me $1.
Yeah, that kid should not be driving. Anyway, the towing place blacklisted him, so they're not going to pick him up anymore. Can you head over there and give him a lift home?
Of course. I'm on my way.
Roger that. Stay frosty, Purse. Quickly.
Like,
Oh, thank goodness. Hey, officer.
Police not be dog.
The fuzz!
Yes, hello. It is me, Miss Buzz. Greetings, citizen. You appear to be in an automotive pickle. Are you injured? It appears you may be in shock. Allow me to assist. Percy reaches out her hand
Ow.
and focuses on the ground. Some nearby stones wriggle and converge, forming a small foundation. Then suddenly, a tiny mushroom-like hut springs up from the ground and begins to emit a faint, pleasant aura.
her power is insane.
Powers anywhere. Just almost anywhere.
Please, bask in the glow of my hut. My epithet allows me to construct small buildings that provide aid to those nearby.
Aw,
This apothecary will mend any physical wounds you may have sustained. Not mental wounds, though. It is not a substitute for a licensed psychotherapist.
The bottom
As-
text. That's what's getting me. Because
Because police department
College.
is not responsible for
For
any
your
damage
car.
caused by over-reliance
By over-reliance.
on or
on or
Expertise is
this under.
induced healing.
primarily architectural,
Like,
but
they didn't have to add that, but they did. And I'm happy they did.
really funny. Also, it is really, it's just like, every time they do kind of like a commercial thing, I'm like, what am I watching? Like, is this a show? Is this a show in the Epithet world? What is going on?
It is not
I
licensed
might
by
be
a
able to do
psychoactive
so.
therapist.
quick repairs to get it up and running. Citizen, I don't mean to alarm you, but I believe I may have just spotted a bonsai blaster.
Bonsai blaster, huh? Out here in the woods? That's crazy.
I'm going to investigate. I suggest you stay in your car, and if anyone dangerous approaches, disguise yourself as a humble crash test dummy in its natural habitat.
Okay. Phew, that was close. If I'd had my uniform on, I would have been... Huh? Who is that?
Texas cowboy.
Great cutaway.
Well. What have we here,
If
Arnold?
I were Giovanni, I
Hard
wouldn't
to
be
tell,
showing
Bugsy.
it off to everyone. It's literally just asking to be stolen
Yeah, I mean,
in a town of criminals.
well, that's what shows you that Giovanni is expecting he's expecting morality and like I guess not morality, but
Loyalty.
he's expecting what's the word? That between bonsai blasters there is a sense of a code, essentially.
Respect.
Like there's respect. Like he's expecting, we respect each other.
I mean, it's like those. What are those things in Predator? The Predators. Like they have an honor system of like they will fight people that are willing to fight if they're no, if they're fighting people that can't fight, they will not fight them.
Yes.
Like he's expecting them to clearly not steal what's already rightfully stolen.
Exactly.
A little Princess Bride there, if you didn't catch it.
Exactly. No, I think that's exactly what he believes. Is like,
You're,
I stole this
you're,
already.
you're trying to steal what I've already rightfully stolen.
Exactly. So it's like not fair. It's literally not fair.
But if I had to guess, I'd say he looks like a
Barcode
little old
head.
bonsai
Loves the hair.
captain.
A captain, huh? That can't be right. What would a lowly captain be doing with something like that?
I don't know, Bugsy, but that necklace is way out of his league. We'd better do him a favor and take it off his hands, just to be safe.
No. Who are you clowns? If my raw presence is enough to tell you that I'm a bonsai captain, you should be smart enough to know not to pick a fight. I'd clobber you!
Aw, listen to that.
He put it in his pocket, you know?
He thinks we're scared of a widow
Yeah.
captain. He's acting like he thinks he's a boss.
Just like the bat is in his pocket, you know? It's a
It's just there.
I think it's an like they
One
have
thing I would-
inventories. I think they have inventories. Like I really do.
While we are paused, I really love Barcode Guy because look at his shoulder pads. They have the barcode on him and Barcode hair and like a pencil on his head. I'm just wondering if we flip him around and see the back of his head on his hair, does it have numbers on it? And can you scan them at the supermarket?
I believe that I believe there was a joke said that you can.
Bonsai Associate Justice. Ain't that funny?
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Wait a minute. Those uniforms. You're bonsai blasters?
Oh, we're not just blasters. We're bonsai vice principals.
Vice principals?
But that's right. The rank above captain.
Yeah, this ranking system is confusing.
That makes us your superior officers.
Yeah.
Which means you have to do what we say. And I say, you give us that necklace.
But this is my ticket to promotion. You can't just take a minion's hard work.
Can't? Whatever are you talking about?
Your hard work is all for us. After all, minions are just tools.
Yes! You shut your jowls! Minions are the heart and soul of villainy! A bad guy is only as good as his underlings! It doesn't matter what his rank is!
Oh, yeah?
I have to wholeheartedly agree with Giovanni Potage. Like, I just have to. Like, he's right. Like, what is a villain without the people that are willing to die for them? Like, these goons are willing to die for, like, the Joker, Two-Face, like...
Darth Vader.
The
clones. Like, there's thousands of them.
Exactly. Like, they're willing to die for you. So it's like... You have to respect
Give them some respect.
Yeah.
I mean, they are literally taking the job of, I'm going to follow this guy until I die. I'm pretty sure you should respect that, because if you're in that situation, you wouldn't get far, because you don't want to die.
Exactly.
Then why don't you prove it? Show us your minions.
I would, but... They
Caught him
aren't
laughing,
here,
though.
Oh, too bad. I guess that makes us the better villains. Get it! Epithet
There are
Erased.
7 ranks. Baron, Senpai... Wait, what? Valedictorian... I was trying to read all of them. Like, I do admit, the thing is confusing.
Baron,
and I wanted to read it
Baron
just to...
Senpai, Victorian,
Valedictorian.
Associate Justice,
Principal.
Vice Principal, Captain, and Blaster. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean...
Couldn't it just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, I'm rank 7 over you. Like, that would make it more easier, but no, they had to make it complicated with these long ass names, long butt cheek names. Sorry, I don't want to swear.
Standard anime thing.
Epithet Erased.
Like the elite guard or something along those lines. Continue.
The senpai thing is really funny though.
Yeah, I will admit that, yeah. Don't stop.
Hey! That amulet looks pretty good on you, Bugsy.
Well, thank you. I'm sure it'll look even better.
I almost named the stream "How dare you hurt my boy," because I hate these two with a passion, and how dare they hurt
You want to
Giovanni?
see them get their butts kicked.
Yes, how dare they hurt Giovanni?
I mean, look at his face. He has a Cabbage Patch face that you want to punch. I mean, the squiggles don't help. I mean, he's practically painted targets on his cheeks.
Yes.
And then Barcode over here looking like a nerd you want to punch.
Their faces are smug enough to be like, yes, they're asking to be punched.
Once we hand it to the boss, and he gives us a
The
nice
minions in
big
the background are
promotion.
looking smug too. Great detail.
You're not real bad guys.
Aw.
You're just jerks. How can you be so selfish?
Villainy is a dog-eat-dog world, little boy. You gotta be cutthroat to survive. That's why every moron stays a minion, and the people with any real value move up.
That's how it is, all the way to the tippy top of the pyramid scheme.
Oh, yeah? Well, if that's really what the bonsai blasters think, then who needs them? Screw you guys! I'll become a great villain on my own, then you'll see! Harumph!
I really want to see his arc as building his own villain organization. I am so in for it.
Yes.
Like, we got Vincent Murder.
Like in book 8, that organization, they just jump places and the remains of the bonsai. They just jump them like, fight back. It'd be sick.
I honestly can't wait to see that.
Yeah, like, I want Giovanni to actually form his villain organization and take down the Bonsai Blasters. Just like...
Molly would obviously be the tax person that makes sure the financial part of it's going right.
I'm so excited.
Make it not a pyramid scheme.
I'm really excited to see if that ever happens or anything in the story, but it's so fun. I love it.
I really hope.
I love it.
This
I feel like
is
how
the part
they-
where I'd storm all...
Sorry, go ahead.
I like how they made the minions all unique. Like, they didn't have to do that. They could have just made them all exactly the same. But they're like a pink bow, green one chin different, another chin. Like, it's how they put some effort into the side background people that clearly did not need to be done that way. But I'm glad they did.
Yes, I think this is why it's so daunting to me to actually start working on the background people, because like I want to also pay that much attention to it. It's just like be like, I really want to give them personality and everything, even if they're on their background.
Off, but my ride won't be here for a couple of hours. So I guess I'll go to the bar.
Oh, dear. What malaise has befallen this town? Criminals perched upon every stoop? And these buildings appear to contain more termites than wood. Impressive in its own way. Percy cocks her sword. Listen well, you reprobates.
Sorry.
I am an officer of the law, and as such, I request that you quietly and respectfully form a single file line and march straight off to jail.
All right. Listen, Mr. Police Officer.
Miss.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's quite all right. Continue with your threat.
Thank you.
I do.
Listen, Miss Police Officer.
Again, this is one of my favorite tropes, is every time somebody stops to apologize for misgendering a person, no matter how villainous or good or evil they are. It's always really fun. I love it. It's really...
My favorite... I do...
You're is that it separates the quote unquote bad guy from the actual bad guys that don't apologize, just to emphasize how evil they really are in comparison to the rest of the other bad guys.
Exactly. Yeah,
I
think
do
there's
like
clarity.
this.
Go ahead.
I do like this joke because it works on two levels. One, they mistake her and all that for a male, but also in Anime Campaign, Percy was a male, so having that little joke of like they question the gender for a second, is a little funny to me.
I mean, the voice actor was a male. Yes.
I'm just thinking the professor, like from Pokemon Go. Are you a boy or are you a girl?
Yeah, because I believe
you don't.
I believe Percy is a woman. It's just that the person playing Percy was a guy.
All right.
In the original like anime campaign. Have you guys seen the
they got their...
Have you guys seen the animated video where they meet the one from anime campaign?
Oh yeah, like
and
one male, one female. They both are in a room questioning
they're-
each other over and over, and keeps going on and on.
Well, they're both female. They just have different designs. Because one is like the design of the anime campaign.
You're way outnumbered here.
Numbers are not decisive in battle. One must also consider defenses. As such, I shall construct a wizard tower! Fire!
Hey! Come on, guys! She can't take us all at once!
Ah, now this is living. He takes a sip out of his pine cone. Or tries to anyways. No.
Yes. Hey, Ramsey. How you doing?
Zora, how did you find me so fast?
Come on, buddy. You ain't exactly hard to track with that golden eye and gerbil face.
Well, too bad for you. As you can see, I have already been captured. I'm afraid that bounty is as good as gone.
Oh, Ramsey. You and I both know this ain't a real prison.
Ramsey's body instinctively turns to gold wherever she's aiming.
She wiggles her pistol and watches the gold spot dance around his figure. Oh, look at that! That's fun! I could draw a smiley face. Calm down, scaredy cat. It's your lucky day. I just got a call from my boss. Got me a new job, which means my hunt for you is currently on hold. You're safe. For now. I'm here on friendly terms, so how about you be a friend and tell me all about that kid with the necklace, huh? He and I need to have a little chat.
You just missed him.
Shoot. Well, that's fine. Hunting ain't no fun unless there's a chase involved. So tell you what, I'ma do you a favor. You get a nice head start and go and hide someplace. Door's open for you. You're a free man. For now. But once I find that necklace, I'm coming for you. Of course, you can always stay here if you think this prison cell keep you safe. She grabs one of the rusty old window bars and rips it off. It crumbles to dust in her hand. Maybe the sheriff can protect you.
Well, I'll try, buddy. Pew, pew, pew. Looks like the safety was off. Pew, 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 pew.
See you soon, Ramsey. Bye.
I gotta get out of here.
I'm really glad that guns in this world don't do damage, fatal damage. Because
why
that
do you
guy,
have the need to declare that out loud?
Well, because that guy should not have a gun in real life.
I mean, it might just shoot out sprinkles for all we know.
That sounded like
why
a bullet.
does he have his gun look like a donut? How do you get a gun manufacturer and say, "Can I get my gun to look like a donut?"
I mean, there are people that make their guns look like weirder things. So,
oh yeah.
Is everyone all right
if you
in there?
have-
I thought I
Okay.
heard gunfire. My, this looks like some sort of ramshackle approximation of a police station. How quaint. Perhaps the criminals are working to reform their own habits in their free time. Very admirable. She flashes her badge. Detective Percival King, Sweet Jazz Police. Who's in charge here?
Oh, that would be, me. I'm Goro, Sheriff Goro of, he looks at his badge. Redwood Run.
Sheriff, are you aware that several criminals are openly gallivanting about your town?
Oh, yeah.
And why have you not made any move to arrest them?
Oh, I would, but our prison is full. Look. I arrested him all by myself.
Very impressive. I was wondering if I could use your phone to call for reinforcements.
Oh, we don't have a phone.
I don't understand. If you have no phone, then how do citizens
Broken
alert
vending
you to
machine.
nefarious goings-on?
They shout.
I'd hoped to call for backup to deal with the large number of criminals on our hands. I lost quite a bit of stamina just in dealing with that crowd outside. I don't suppose you have an epithet.
Oh yeah, I'm the only one in town who does. I can blow really hard.
There's probably a joke there.
Oh, my donut.
I see. Well, perhaps I should search elsewhere for backup. Someone in this town must have a mobile.
Hey, wait, miss. You said you dealt with all of those guys outside, right?
I'm not at liberty to disclose that information to a convict.
Your cop is showing.
Oh, excuse me.
Thinking like that's not gonna get you anywhere in this town.
Cop
Drop
showing.
the cop. It's time for crime. No thinking. It was better in my head.
What are you saying?
To catch a criminal, you gotta think like a criminal. And I just so happens to be one. You let me out of here, and I'll help you catch a dozen bad guys for the price of one. What do you say?
A veritable trolley problem of justice. The mind of a criminal is a dangerous place, and one that is quite foreign to me. Your knowledge could prove invaluable.
Yeah. You let me out of here and keep me protected from any dangerous folks we might run into, and I help you catch the bad guys. Seems like a fair trade to me.
Very well. Let us away.
Great. You want to cuff me first, or we just freeballing here?
Do you have an epithet?
Nah, Monday born and bred.
Well, in that case, there's no need. I should be able to manage you just fine.
Wow. Way to make a guy feel powerless.
Well, in a literal sense, you are.
Ooh, 2 for 2 from the boys in blue. All right.
Oh, wait, hang on. Before you guys go, take this with you.
Some extra firepower for our investigation, I take it.
Oh, no. I just give guns to everyone who visits the police station. After all, what's a sheriff for?
Solving crimes.
Really? Uh-oh.
He realizes he gave too many people guns.
I love the fact that he just realized what his job is. Oh, that's really funny.
He literally said it a couple minutes ago.
Oh, erased.
He forgot the rest of Epithet Erased.
Epithet Erased. Yay-ha!
Oh, right. I'll wait.
Howdy morning, fella. What'll it be? You know what? Give me something hard. Coming right up, ma'am. Thanks.
I need cone.
It's a pine cone. It is
To
hard.
pine cone or not to pine cone? That's the question.
He said,
Giovanni holds it in that way.
he said, give me something hard, and he gave him a pine cone.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, you can throw it at someone and it could be hard.
That's why
Oh,
it's funny, because it's a pine cone. It's hard. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You know Zora?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she also voices that one character in Chicken Nugget, that one series or whatever, where there's that orange.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Orange panda bear.
Yeah.
She apparently does that voice too, and that's how I actually got to like that. I watched a video of like that thing, like it was like this is the same voice actor, and I was going like, what is this series? And then rabbit hole, fell down, found it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's really cute.
Look at me. I'm turning into Debbie.
Debbie.
Ah, the tavern. A classic gathering place of scalawags and ne'er-do-wells. This partnership is already proving fruitful.
Yeah, sure. Say, let's get something to drink, huh? All I've had today is pine cones. Hey, barkeep! Shirley Temple, would you?
This place is just crawling with scoundrels. Just the man I've been looking for. Excellent work, partner.
What?
You there, at the bar. Sweet Jazz Police. I hereby place you under arrest for the theft of the arson amulet.
Police lady? Police lady?
Cat with gun.
This is Cat. He
At the
wields the
stroke
gun.
of sundown, there's a shadow in the wood. Not sure what she's up to, but you know it ain't no good. She's a demon, she's a devil, she's a rough and tumble rebel. Yeah, she's far beyond your level, and she's watching you. In the gloomy orange light, you won't live to see the night. In the woods you hear a whisper, could it be the phantom drifter? There's a chance you and a mister just don't turn around. In a flash she's there behind you, out of sight and out of mind, and now no one will ever find you buried 6 feet down.
Oh, so good.
I do like the. I love
do
the
you
extended song of that because it gives into more backstory.
Yes.
Like the second verse.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like in car rides, whenever that song appears, like in my, like, you know, next video to watch, I do not skip it. I just let it happen because it's a good song.
Oh, I love anything. Like her voice is beautiful. I think she does a really good job at singing the song as well.
I mean, she said as a kid she was perfecting the voice, and everyone kept questioning why she had that voice, like as a kid of being a little country, even though she had nothing to do with the area. So I kind of find it adorable that she gets to do her voice that she wanted to do.
Yeah. Anyhow, we're going to continue with the next episode. I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
Just repeating the same stuff.
No, I'm just gonna put it in higher speed.
The show, you know where you could go. Verb! It's a location.
The verb is the
Actually,
word.
it's a website. Click it with your mouse. Watch
That
it
figure
from your house.
is so cool.
Did I get the part?
It would have been nice. Well, I saw the figures and all that and went like, I need to save money, but I really wish I could get that.
Me too.
And they're limited time only.
Yeah, it's really sad.
If only people were given infinite money.
I was so sad when I realized, like, when they released the hoodie, the bear hoodie. I was so sad because I knew I was not going to be able to buy it, and to hear them say it was.
You're telling me.
I was like,
You're telling me I couldn't get to it in time.
Yeah, I was so sad.
I would have loved that. I mean, I might try sewing it for myself. I mean, I have a sewing machine. I know how to use it. I just need material.
It would be more authentic to the show. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sweet Jazz Police, I hereby place you under arrest for the theft of the arson amulet.
Police lady? Police lady?
Police knock it off.
You got a lot to do today. Feel proud and wild. Stop moving on, stay up till dawn. Let's see what you've been working on. It's got you in Crunch and work till time till you die. Cut out the corners, cross the T's and dot the I. Without the white, but keep it a good taste. Just so that no one will
ever know his face.
I'm hoping the cops aren't going in stream.
Epithet Erased.
Episode 6.
What? Clicking.
All's well that ends well.
Well. It's the little cop who thought she could mess with our men.
You've damaged the establishment's door. I hope you intend to repair that.
Now that, boys, she thinks she can give me orders. Laugh!
Look around you. In case you haven't noticed, you're completely surrounded.
Yes, a sobering reminder of how many have been failed by our society. You have my sympathy, but not my surrender.
Nice.
There. That wasn't so hard, now was it?
What are you punks waiting for? Fire! Where the hell are you bozos aiming at?
It's not us, sir!
The Magneto.
Boing. It seems none of you scofflaws noticed the magnetic field I erected between my wizard towers. Perhaps if you'd spent more of your school days studying magical physics instead of drug peddling and chicanery, you would have been better prepared. Your firearms have been rendered useless. Surrender to the law.
Maybe you should have spent more time studying math. There's 20 of us and only one of you. Get out!
No! You sold me out to a cop?
Hey! I didn't know she was after you specifically.
Oh, yeah, right. First those guys take the necklace and now this.
What, you lost the necklace? It's been 10 minutes.
They were mean, okay? I gotta get out of here. Hey, boy guy, is there a back door? I don't know. I haven't been able to taste, smell, or see in 10 years.
Look, I'll do my best to draw her attention. We'll look for an opening and try to sneak out of here.
Look, howdy,
You're
morning.
looking for the amulet thing, right? I think the big guy over there has it.
Indeed. Bonsai Vice Principals, the third of the 7 bonsai ranks. That young man must have come here to hand the amulet off to his superiors.
That's not what happened.
Make like your necklace and get lost, kid.
It's fortunate that I happened upon this place. I'd love to focus on apprehending you all, but my superiors were clear. The recovery of the amulet takes priority. On guard!
Well, I'll be. A good old-fashioned brawl. I haven't seen one of them in years. Cat, hand me my gun. I hope I don't forget that I'm blind again.
Don't worry, his bullets are useless so long as my magnetic
The
field
fast
stays up.
speed is
Oh,
what's
this
getting
ain't
me
buckshot.
here.
It's the house special. Spell 'em up soup. Now featuring up to 22 letters of the alphabet. $3.99 with your
Wait,
choice of
22.
size.
Where's 21?
Discount.
Look out, he's got soap.
My God, the letters in that soup could be rearranged to form any number of messages. And sometimes knowledge is the most dangerous weapon of all.
Come and get it.
How are we supposed to react to this at this speed?
Big. It's time to show you fools the power of
boy.
a bonsai vice principal. Bugsy hovers a finger over his belly button.
Ah, look out! That's the
Ugh.
muffin special.
No, queso was in Epithet Erased.
What's gonna happen?
I had to make the reference.
What was that?
What?
I didn't know queso was in Epithet Erased. I'm so sorry. But I'm looking at the similarities. Imagine Bugsy in a stream, and then one of then Giovanni called him. He built like a 1x1 Lego piece. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
I do like how it's the belly button.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
is
that's all I'm gonna say about it.
literally,
That's nice.
literally a button. Yeah.
Hoyer!
I hate those belly. Have you guys seen like people that actually have the belly buttons like that? Like they're actually like coming out. They're so.
I mean, I have
weird.
one cousin, but even then, like, it's a very small one. This thing is huge. Like, you could put
Yeah.
like 1 finger, 2, 3 fingers on that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to slam it with your entire hand to push it down.
What was that?
Some kind of ice blast?
Bugsy pats his oversized stomach like a hippo. Not bad. My power is fueled by food. When I press this button, it launches an attack. What comes out is randomized, so normally I have to eat quite a few things before I get something good. But with Arnold here,
We get 2 for 1.
big.
Oh dear.
Now that's what I call a bargain. Never underestimate the power of a smart shopper.
These inscribed are crazy.
Let's get out of here. Damn, epithet users ruining our bar.
You want to take them
Mama
out
Dirk.
too?
Let them run. I'm just interested in the cup.
What are you doing? Zap him before we...
Darn epithet users joining our bar.
Gets any closer?
Yeah, I mean,
would, but I'm
I do like how that establishes like a thing in this world. Like, if that happens, you just hate when it happens. Like, oh my goodness, they're having a fight in here.
Yeah.
Like, that gives you the mindset of the world. Like,
yeah.
My bad.
No. I think that's why it's such a cool. I thought of the idea. I was like, oh, this world, like, people are given a lot of just because you have an epithet, you're given jobs, like the cop.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
big jobs.
Yeah, and like,
I mean, there's only like one company that will hire not inscribed people and inscribed alike, no matter what.
And
I mean, that's shoot. Well, Tim.
Yeah.
No, that company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bliss Ocean. Essentially, we know. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
We
by
know
now,
that
right?
the guy that has glasses is clearly the guy with glasses.
Yeah, it is Bliss Ocean. It's definitely
that dialogue with like one of the characters from the book killed my spine. But I felt like that was just him scaring her, and not like him basically saying I'm the villain. But who knows until we see the other stuff. Anyway.
I know. I really think he is the main villain. I think, I don't think he's an actual.
I feel like it's a twist.
I don't think he's an actual villain. I just think he's literally the main, like, he is the leader
like
of
one of those.
Ocean.
I feel like he's one of those little things. Like, no, that's not me. That was him all along. Like, you clearly think it was him all along until you see all the clues, and then you realize, oh my goodness. It wasn't him. It was the other guy. Like, I feel like it's gonna be that, but
I don't know. I think the what's it called? Prison of Plastic kind of confirmed it for me. I think.
I don't have enough evidence. I need more than just one scene. I need like at least 5 to say, okay, he's definitely it.
No, I agree with you.
If I don't know more about him, like, then I don't know if I should like put all my marbles into one basket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put a little in there to see if it's right. If not, then I'm not gonna use the rest of my marbles.
Yeah, but what I was saying about the so, like, I find it fascinating, this world, like, what's going on. So, to be able to put it on to Epithet Inscribed, to actually explore, like, a group of people that are like, we're tired of, like, Epithet users getting, like, and Inscribed people getting all these, like, benefits and stuff like that, like, when some of them are like terrorizing people out there and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, like I like that idea of being like this.
The tensions are there. You could tell something's gonna go down if something goes wrong.
Exactly. So it's
like if something goes really wrong with Epithet users, everybody and their mother will be out for them.
Yeah.
Like you feel like the tensions are that unsteady.
Exactly.
Afraid my stamina is quite low after that acrobatic maneuver. If I use my epithet much more, I'll pass out. Also, my arm is frozen.
God, jeez.
You're gonna pass
Ramsey
out by how
grabs a pack of
fast you're
crayons from his
going.
pocket and holds them up menacingly. Hey, don't move! I got crayons.
What are you gonna do? Color outside the lines?
Out of the way, eyeball. Okay, you asked for it. Ramsey turns so Percy can't see and changes the tips of the crayons to gold. He sharpens them like darts and chucks them at Bugsy's belly like he's trying to pop a big ugly balloon.
That hurts!
That's
What
accurate.
brand of crayons are those? I certainly hope children aren't buying them. Or worse, consuming them.
Well, I was in jail for forging some things, fine arts and such. They're forger's crayons, extra tough.
The crayons of debauchery, then. What a fiendish weapon to conceal beneath the facade of childlike innocence.
Okay.
Arnold!
Right.
Just left
Oh,
him
he's still
on.
moving. Why is he still moving?
Unfortunately for you, I've exchanged your attack for one of equal or lesser value.
Appreciate the snack, though.
He's consumed
Love
the
these villains
debauchery!
epithets. They're unique enough to make a challenge.
He's doing something! Hey, you got any other tricks up your sleeve?
I used to be a government experiment.
Yeah, that's about right. Am I having an aneurysm? What is happening? What is your power? Are you some kind of veiled magician?
It only failed because your crayons were low quality.
Turn it
I
back
need
to
something worthy of my refined palate. Old man, soup now.
Oh boy, been a long time since I shot a customer in the face. Open wide, fella.
Wait,
We can't let the soup hit his maw.
Wait, hang on. Let him do it.
You're still here?
Give me 2 seconds. Wait.
Okay.
What happened?
Hot! It's hot! What's the big idea, old man? You tried to kill me?
It wasn't the old man. It was I.
Shooting at you, don't do that, man.
Nice. Let's go.
Tremble, fools!
Giovanni's
and feel the
stealing
awesome
his
sting
show
of my
again.
ultimate attack. Soup, that is too.
And he technically gets back at him in a way.
I know, right? I love it. I love it. I love it.
He just kicks him to the side with boiling hot soup, throws soup at the coupons. He clearly can kick their butts. Just the minions got in the way mostly.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do, huh? Call your scared little minions to stop me? They're too busy hiding under the tables! Guess you're not very strong after all, huh? Seriously though, you guys should quit the bonsai blasters and follow me, Giovanni Potage!
So, Giovanni Potage is your name. Duly noted.
Now, one of the
you played yourself.
And I think that's one of the reasons why with his new suit he changed it so that it's concealing his identity, and also he named himself Vincent Murder. I think so that essentially he wouldn't get found out like he did right now.
I mean, yeah.
That's my stage name. I'm holding it for a friend. Oh, dang it. You think you can just shoplift my minions? I'll show you.
Shoplift
He pulls out
my
his wallet and
minions.
begins flipping
Great.
through coupons like a sucker mom. You stop that. Oh, my coupons. The only sale going on here is 2 losers for the price of 1, which is you.
Burn.
Got him. Later, nerds. Oh, excuse me.
No, my fault entirely. Sorry, friend.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sheriff, thank goodness you're here. A bar fight has broken out.
Oh, no! Is my takeout okay?
Here you go, Sheriff. 1 bag of alphabet soup. Hold the soup.
Oh, wow, great.
How do you
now I
do
can
that?
rearrange the letter and finally learn how to spell.
Sheriff, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's an overabundance of criminals on the premises.
Wow, that's scary.
Sheriff! Well, at least I learned the bonsai blaster's name. And that hot soup did manage to melt the ice binding me. All that's left to do is clean up the mess.
I'm Bugsy. You all right?
Get him!
Right. Get out from under those tables, you cowards! Come on! My ability allows you to attack with the power of 5 men! But only if 4 of you attack at the same time.
Ramsey just casually walks behind Arnold and turns his coupons into gold.
What? No! My coupons! You can't scan the barcode and it's gold! Now they're worthless!
Literally holding gold in his hand. He says they're worthless.
Exactly.
Great.
It's so funny. Now
You
they're
just
worth.
sold those.
There's only one thing to do in a situation like this. Sayonara, suckers!
Bugsy, you 10-ton tub of worthless! Get back here and help me! Bye.
I trip him.
A valiant effort, but I'm afraid no one escapes the long arm of the law.
You just
Now,
smile on
where did your
Ramsey.
friend roll off to?
Ha! I ain't gonna sell it out.
Oh, that's a real shame. Because if you do, I bet this bar has some pretty great deals we could offer you on meals. If you talk. You got any coupons?
I got a coupon that takes $20 off your next meal. It's called a $20 bill. If you buy a meal over $5 in value, you get 2 sides and dessert for free. Plus, a complimentary play on our deer hunting arcade machine that doesn't work.
What do you think? Pretty good deal, huh? It's a limited time offer.
I shouldn't, but the potential savings, that stuff really adds up. All right, we were planning to have a ride out here on the train station out west. It's just a little ways into the woods. Now, gimme.
Understood. Come along, partner. We haven't a moment to lose. Sir, I trust we can leave this man in your custody until we return.
Sure. I'm real trustworthy. Here, cat, hold my gun.
Very good. Don't let him out of your sight.
Okay. Still blind. I guess that means you're out of my sight. Cat, hand me my gun. Epithet Erased. Ooh, now for my favorite part, the commercial.
Are we speaking this up just then you don't have to go to sleep at 12?
The ghost of my hat haunts me.
No, just so we can finish.
Good point, but like we're going so fast, I can barely even think of like a funny reaction to it. But to be fair, I should be talking during these points when we're paused. But
yes.
I also want to entertain people by not giving them just a slideshow, the whole thing.
I mean, it is a watch party. That is what we're doing.
Well, yeah, and we're supposed to be talking too.
Well, yeah, but when we pause it,
you can't see our reactions or anything. You're just seeing a bunch of pictures that are talking and watching. And the thing is, you don't even see us watching. We're behind this picture.
Hey, there is. Look, this show does not last an hour and two. Like, this show is 24 minutes each. We've watched 2 episodes. That's 40 minutes. And it's been in the live stream, it's been 1 hour and 16 minutes. That is.
I'm sorry.
That is longer. We talk a lot.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
You gotta get everything.
No,
Okay, I get it. We should probably move on before this goes too long.
I do want to say,
unless you have something to say.
It's the this is too fast for you. It's only at 1 time 25. Like, I watched
my brother Ross goes at the same speed, and I hate how he watches stuff because I have no idea if it's supposed to be that speed or not. To where I literally don't know how to react because it's going too fast. I do not do well with reacting real fast.
Yeah, it's a skill, you know. You did when you
I do not have that skill. I don't want to have that skill. I want to enjoy it.
When
I
you
want to
watch
enjoy my stuff, not go through it like it's Sonic.
When you watch 2 to 4 hour videos every day, you have to learn how to watch at 2 times speed.
I enjoy it for an hour or two, and once I'm done, I literally just let it pause, go home and all that, and then listen to the rest of it. I have a brain. I can remember where I left off.
Yeah, no, I need a lot of stimulation every day, and just I have to watch like a bunch of
Don't care how you want it now.
Still.
This
Sorry.
This feels way too slow to me. I would be watching this as 2 speed.
Really?
Since I've already watched the show already, I know essentially everything they're saying. So I'm like, I wanted to go.
You might be a dinosaur, but you have a really fast brain, apparently.
Well, it is.
Your biology fascinates me.
It is It is my ADHD brain. Everything goes faster in my head. I wish people talked faster, to be honest with you. Sometimes they talk too slow.
You're talking too fast. What do you mean I'm talking too fast? Hey, how is you going? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I don't care. Anyway, how's your day going?
Yeah,
Did you get that?
Yeah, but that was a bunch of nonsense.
What did I say?
A bunch of nonsense.
I said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. How was your day going? You missed it.
No.
What? You just missed it, boy.
I didn't miss it. I heard that, but you just said like a bunch of gibberish.
How did you manage to live up to your
I think
name?
you missed
in
the
the 10
point, boy.
minutes I was gone.
I don't know, man. It's not
not my fault! Dude, you've crashed 5 cars in the same year? I think you're the common denominator at that point.
The road was wiggly!
Okay, first of all, I am like 80% sure you have astigmatism or something, and you should really get that checked out. I worry about you. Second, that cop knows my name. I can't go home now. I gotta get out of here and find someplace to hide. I'm a wanted man. Oh, they're gonna put posters with my face out everywhere. The police will search my internet history for e-crimes. Who knows how long I have before they start sending bounty hunters after me.
Howdy, boys.
E-crimes.
Cowboy.
You got it, buddy. Maybe you can help a girl out. I'm looking for a necklace.
Train station, train station. Maybe I can hop on one of the cars and head out of here before Zora even knows I'm gone. Nah, those rickety things are so slow I might as well be walking. And she could track me through the forest. But so long as I got this wizard cop, I should be safe. Whoa, you all right?
If you turn those towers
Apologies.
gold, would they be
I know
more
time is of
effective?
the essence, but I...
If you turn a tower into gold?
Well, like, she can make the towers and all that. They have electric powers. But if he could turn them into gold, would they be more effective? Because electricity and gold love to be near each other all the time. And just having an electric magnet and all that, like, you need a lot of power for it. I'm just saying. And plus, gold is a little bit more better at... Well, no. Gold isn't good at being hard, is it? I mean, you can easily bend it if you have enough heat. Depends, I guess.
Is gold conductive?
Yes, I mean, that's how they literally defeat Zora, by hugging with pure gold and the electricity. Did you not catch it, boy? Boy, you're running too fast, boy. You couldn't even understand the story, boy. Man, the plot's going over you and through the window. You just missed the joke, son. Sorry.
Okay, gold
I love doing the voice.
Gold is highly conductive, so I guess it would make it better. At least if it doesn't. At least if it doesn't stop the power, like the tower, from working, because it's like, would the gold essentially make the
Would it
power...
be an electric fence or would it be electric taser?
Well, I'm asking.
I mean,
I'm
like,
more
it's
asking
kind
if,
of your wall.
I'm more asking if he turns it into gold, will it just stop working? You know, because the function is based on the structure. So if he touches it,
We did see Epithets work together before. I mean, we literally just saw it with the coupon guy and the belly button dude. Like,
yeah,
but one epithet doesn't get in the way of the other.
Well, he did nullify the other guy's epithet by making his coupons gold.
Or turning them into soup.
What?
Should we continue or
turning it into soup? What?
Remember Giovanni just threw soup on him?
But
I'm sorry, I didn't clarify.
No, he made the
Giovanni just froze
he
soup.
made the soup hot.
No, like, he made the soup hot and all that. Arnold goes like, "What are you gonna do?" And then he has coupons looking at him like a soccer mom. And then he says, "You stop that. Throw soup at the coupons." Did you not see it, boy?
I don't remember that.
Do we have to rewind it so you can be able to see it?
Him.
Oh my goodness, man.
Hold on.
Okay. You can run faster than light, but yet you have the memory of a dinosaur.
I don't remember that happening. Hold on.
For a friend. Oh, dang it. You think... Hey, what are you gonna do, huh? Call your scared little minions to stop me? They're too busy hiding under the tables! Guess you're not very strong after all, huh? Seriously though, you guys should quit the bonsai blasters and follow me.
Wait for it.
Giovanni Potage!
So, Giovanni Potage is your name. Duly noted.
What? No, that's
Wow.
my stage name. I'm holding it for a friend. Oh, dang it.
You think you can just shoplift my minions? I'll show you. He pulls out his wallet
Right here.
and begins flipping through coupons like a soccer mom.
You stop that.
Oh, my coupons.
Oh,
I told you, boy.
He didn't turn it into soup.
I said, boy. Eat free soup at it. I'm sorry, not good at verbalizing whenever everything is fast. This is what happens. You get things that are incorrect because I have to go fast.
Like you said, turn them into soup. It did not. That did not happen. That's why I was confused.
I'm sorry. I do not work well when things are fast, or I'm under stress with a bunch of people needing things now.
Okay, I'm gonna make it normal.
I'm sorry. No.
Apologies.
Whatever makes you
I know
happy.
time is of the essence, but I haven't fully recovered from that last encounter yet. I'm afraid my stamina pool is rather low. I wish I'd picked up something to drink at that tavern.
I got a pine cone if you want it.
Oh, gladly. Thank you very much.
How are you doing that?
Oh, have you never before supped upon pinted cone? It's quite simple. You just have to know the proper way to milk the cone.
Never say those words ever again.
Well, it's not much, but it helps. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just realized I never asked your name.
Ramsey.
Ramsey. Something about that seems familiar somehow. Well, I'm sure it's not. Well met. I am Detective Percival King.
Hey, how you doing? So, Detective, you zap people, huh? But you zap people a lot? But you zap them pretty good?
I zap only in accordance with the law.
That's public property, officer.
The quality of my buildings is only as good as their foundation, and I'm finding that much of this town is unsuited for construction. Take that well, for instance.
Oh my gosh.
There's nothing well about it. Ha. A little
10 out of
joke
10
agreement.
fun.
Here comes my favorite joke in the entire season.
Expense.
I love this joke too.
There was a tavern and a well 20 feet away, and that sheriff was serving me pine cones? There better not be any water in this thing.
We can easily find out the answer to that query. To the tune of $1 Canadian.
Eh?
It appears to be naught but mud.
Ain't had any water in that well for 20 odd years. I ought to know. I'm the well watcher.
Yeah? How's that pay?
No one gets paid in Redwood Run.
Well, there's $1 at the bottom of the well.
That is for it.
Okay.
That is strange. I do not think I have ever been to Canada. Mysteries upon
That's
mysteries.
not the thing you're supposed to be focusing
There's an
on.
open spot for well watcher. Guess I've been promoted to sky watcher.
Congratulations.
This whole scene.
Upgrade in history.
This whole scene is word from word from Anime Campaign.
The anime campaign.
It
works well.
Entire scene is exactly the same. They changed nothing, and it is
water. You know,
beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, I love how they make it natural. Like they could have just made this really forced, like in the background, but no, they made this a quick moment, not fast, not slow, just a quick moment, and then gone. It's good.
I think
the whale watcher.
Never been to Canada before.
Okay, we're going.
Right.
What you supposed to
Can't
be
let those
focusing
criminals-
on? You're supposed to be focusing on the well.
Escape.
By the by,
as
you
Percy,
think it's
not you.
okay
as
to
the
leave that
audience.
coop
Yeah.
fun guy back in the tavern like that?
Not to worry. Those were eraser cuffs I put on him.
Oh, you got eraser cuffs, huh?
Every self-respecting officer carries a pair or two on their person, just in case of epithet-related tomcanery. Of course, I must be careful with them. Anyone in contact with the cuffs forgets their own epithet entirely, myself included.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose your epithet. Let me just write down a little note for myself. Totally unrelated. You can make gold, you can.
So, isn't it fascinating that Mara, like, you forget that you have an epithet, or sorry, you forget what your epithet is. So,
right
when Mara is on the card,
I mean, first
she
time
doesn't.
I've heard of it.
like Mara doesn't have the memory of her
Percy?
epithet. No, Mara.
You mean Percy, right?
No, I mean Lady Mara. When she's in the cop car at the end of the museum.
Oh, right, my bad.
She has the.
Well, she's still in pain.
Well, no, yeah, that's my point. She doesn't know why she's in pain.
Oh, okay. Now I see your point of logic. I'm now on the train tracks that you're on.
I just find it very fascinating. It's really funny because essentially what I'm led to believe is that she just thinks she got hit pretty hard by Giovanni. So in her mind, Giovanni just like broke her bones essentially.
I will admit, the first time I've heard of Razor Cuff, like in the whole entire story, whenever this happened or whatever, I honestly thought, did they forget their powers, or are their powers just, turned off? Like,
no, they forget.
But no, it just makes them forget, which is an interesting thing, but terribly named. You would think it's just this, but that was the other thing.
Well, no.
This isn't an apple for apple pie. This is an apple core to eat for your pie.
No, because it erases the memory of having an epithet. Eraser cuffs.
Yeah, erases memory, but it doesn't erase the power itself. It's still there. You just have to write it down and keep your mind on it.
Well, yeah. But again, it does what the name says. It erases your memory of that thing.
Yes, it does what it says, but also is lying.
Well, it's not lying, because it does erase your memory.
Should we keep going before this becomes a whole argument?
Well, it is. I think it's pretty clear. I think it's pretty clear.
I don't think it is. It's pretty unclear for me.
Well, and they explain it, and if they explain it, it makes sense.
I know
they explain it.
Yes, I know. It's just you would think that's how I thought of it at first, but now that I know, I find it like okay. I find it pretty well, but it would have been interesting to have them not use their powers because then it makes more possibilities. But this works. This works pretty well.
Well, the problem with that is that, like, you don't get the whole thing with him actually using his power, because it's like
exactly
it's the
like
same
that's
thing.
why I will admit I do like the cuffs enough to where, you know what, I'm happy that they're there. They erase the memory and all that. Makes it to where they can't use it when them on. But
it's the same thing with the bracelets that I have in my game.
Colors?
Like the bracelet in my game, in my world, in the Courtlands,
they use the powers and then they blow up.
They essentially they don't erase your power. They just essentially they essentially stop you from using them by killing you or making you fall asleep. But yeah,
well,
I think it would be really hard to make something that erases something that is part of your soul. So I think it's easier.
X-Men.
I think it would be
the collar thing that neutralizes powers. It just neutralizes it. It's still there. It just you have to take off the thing to make it work.
Well, yes, but that is literally like essentially science. This is magic because it's like in their soul. So like you can't neutralize a soul. Like how do you do it? Like we don't even know if the soul is still real or not in the real world. So it's like how are you able to neutralize a power that is not physical or chemical? It's literally tied to someone's soul.
Are we overthinking this as human beings? Are we over questioning a fun little story just because of one cup?
That is literally
we are making great conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having fun, and that's the point, right?
Yeah.
Morph gold, you can turn yourself into gold. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget.
Indeed. I'd
That's
be quite
cursive.
useless without my abilities.
You keep saying stuff like that. You know, if you keep underestimating Mondays, they might just surprise you.
Oh?
He taps his golden eye. Wasn't an inscribed who did this to me. I'll tell you that much. You never really know what people are capable of. So keep an eye out.
Hold on.
Or else you might lose
maybe?
one.
Sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
It just with that line of I could tell you that it wasn't a Monday who inscribed who did this to me. That kind of tells me that somebody turned his eye gold. Like not him doing it.
That's not
like
what he
somebody
meant.
literally dipping his eye in gold.
No, that's not what
or
he
him
meant.
missing a literal eye.
That's not what he
Are
meant.
you sure?
Yeah, no, that's not what he meant. Like his
eye,
his eye is a glass eye. It's a fake eye, and they show you at the beginning where he like moves it around.
Oh! I thought it was still solid gold.
No, it is a fake.
He made his own solid gold eye.
Well, yeah.
My bad. I didn't know that.
It is not an actual eye. It is a fake eye. It's an implant made out of
I knew
gold.
it was fake. I just thought it was made of gold.
Well, it is made out of gold, but it is an implant. Like that didn't. It is a fake eye. Essentially, what he's saying is that somebody essentially cut or
so we both
cut his
agree
eye.
that somebody basically took his eye.
Somebody didn't take his eye. They cut him. Like he has a scar over his eye.
How else are you supposed? How else are you supposed to explain an eye missing and a glass eye?
I don't know if
somebody
you know,
had to take it.
I don't know if you know this, but eyes explode when you cut them. They are like balloons.
I mean, right. There's a cut over his eye.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know one person in my life, like a math teacher. He had like an eye, basically do the same thing. But it was like from a lawnmower accident with like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's kind of interesting just to have a teacher with a glass eye staring at you while he's looking somewhere else.
If somebody takes out your eye, you're not gonna have a scar. You're gonna have a hole in your eye, in your socket.
Sorry, I make noises whenever like there's a missing limb or something. The thought of it just creeps me a bit out. Not to a full out extent, but just creeps me out to make at least a noise at first.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Just as I feared. More bonsai blasters. If only I'd radioed for backup before coming into town.
Yeah, good point. Maybe we'd better head back to the city or anywhere else. Just get as far away from here as possible, you know? We can find more cops that way. Cops like cops. That's why they're always refusing to prosecute each other.
I'm afraid not. To give up the chase now would guarantee their escape.
Yeah, worth a shot. I don't see that big guy anywhere. How do you want to handle this?
Any buildings I construct on a dirt floor will be weak, and my stamina is still low. We'll have to play this carefully. I'll construct a forge to increase our defenses. Perhaps we can lure them into some kind of trap. Next, I'll lay down a wizard tower.
Percival King.
Howie Honeyglow.
What are you doing here, Percy?
Something I do feel like it is a letdown a little bit to me is that he was one of the main characters in Anime Campaign. And I feel like I would have liked him to be more, because Howie is actually a pretty good character. And for him not to be part of the story.
They literally give him character here.
Like, yeah, no.
He does help a bit with like the bonsai blasters a bit. So he's more helpful than the other guy, which is just a lazy sheriff.
Yeah. No, I do agree with you. It's just that Howie is essentially in Prison of Plastic in the original campaign, but in the book,
Molly saying that
in the book he's not there. So in the book,
I mean, Molly did say something about a bee and like how you should respect them and all of that because a certain someone said they're hard workers.
Yes. No, they make a reference.
I read the book way too much.
No. I understand that they made a reference to him. I'm not saying they didn't. The same way that
I'm glad they did make a reference. I mean, Sylvie made a reference in the book.
exactly, but I am
like,
a little bit sad that they're not characters in the book. Like they're just references. And I understand that it's too many characters. But I've read a book.
Right.
I've read books with a lot of characters before. I think it was more of a.
You were able to keep up with it?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's impressive.
I mean,
Oh,
I did not.
gotta love
This is a hot take, but I just Finica and Finica and Trixie are great
Trixie.
characters, but
I like them.
I love them, but I really didn't care for the little expedition. Like I found it more interesting. I found the
I like
anime
their little
campaign
expedition and like
I found anime campaign's storyline more compelling to me than those.
I kind of found it a little jumbled up.
Yeah, like no, I personally prefer.
I'm glad they cleaned it up.
Well, yeah, they definitely cleaned it up by removing all the characters in the story, because it's like.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want unnecessary in something. If I'm watching something, I want it to mean something a bit. Like, unless the whole point of it is to be unnecessary, then I'm fine with it.
Well, it wouldn't have been unnecessary because it wouldn't have been unnecessary because we see Howie set up in this story. We know what's his name? I forgot his name. Sylvie. We've seen Sylvie. He's set up in the first season. So why not continue with those characters, right? In that next story. I'm just saying, it's just
Sylvie and Sylvie, a construction worker, and who else?
And Molly.
Would fit the description.
Molly and Trixie, because those are the ones.
Isn't Molly with Giovanni?
No, in anime campaign, she's the one guiding them.
Sorry, poke them.
No.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking the person of plastic.
Yeah, Person of Plastic. Molly is the same thing that anime campaign where Molly is guiding the team to find her sister. So it's like it's essentially like, I mean, I don't even
to be fair, Molly was a different color in the series.
Yeah.
Sorry, you first.
No, yeah,
Molly was a different color in the series, and they literally had like Molly was going for Percy as a parental person, but they switched it around for Giovanni instead.
Yes,
which I'm happy for.
Me too.
So I wouldn't take everything as like, yes, this is going to happen, because obviously there's going to be different changes because different sides.
I am saying this as a person who loves Person of Plastic and loves Epithet Erased, and a person who did not watch anime campaign. I did not watch that. I watched it after Epithet Erased. I'm just saying I kind of liked the Person of Plastic plot more in the plot, not the actual game. That was a mess. Because I didn't understand anything going on. Because they're playing for fun. I really don't understand why people like anime campaign so much. It's too messy.
Me neither. That's why I was questioning you.
No. But you misunderstand me. I was talking about the plot. Like I like the characters. That's why the characters are so.
You like the game mechanics?
No, I don't like the game mechanics. I played anime campaign. It's not, to me, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I don't like them either. The mechanics no good. I'm talking about the actual plot of the story, the one that Epithet Erased is based on.
I'm sorry.
Like my whole point is that this arc that we're following right now, Redwood Run, is adapted way better than from the anime campaign. But then, and also like the museum thing is adapted pretty well. But then you jump into Person of Plastic and it's completely different. Like it just goes in a very, very different direction. Not saying it's bad. It's amazing. I love it. Trixie and Finika are new characters that I didn't know. And I was like, why couldn't we just focus on characters that we already established, right? Why not more time with Giovanni? Why not more time with these other characters?
As a person
like
that hasn't
Sylvie.
seen any campaign,
Mhm.
as a person that hasn't seen any anime campaign at all, and seeing Howie, I think he did a pretty good job in the role to where I want to see him more, but I don't want him to like take up any plot relevance. Like if he can be a part of the plot, I'm going for it. But if it distracts away, I'm perfectly fine with him not being there. But yeah, I do enjoy Prison of Plastic. I love the way it's done. And I do like how they do a nod to Howie in it. And I really hope they do use Howie sometime in the future plot.
I personally think they're not. I think Jello has chosen the characters that he likes from anime campaign and has used them in the show. And I think that's it. And I'm okay with that.
You could have not brought Howie in.
Yeah. I'm just saying that to me it was kind of like introducing Finika and Trixie were great additions to the cast, but I don't know if we needed more characters. But that's just me.
Didn't you more?
I do like them. I like them at the beginning of. I just didn't expect them to be there the entirety of the book.
I expected it. I mean, they literally say we're doing this together, like in the trailer for the trailer of the book.
I get
so
you.
I expected them to be helping,
but they're not. They turn into little pixies.
They help her emotionally. They help her literally just being there. Isn't that what a friend's supposed to be? Be there for you?
Yeah. No, I understand. I don't know. I thought it was overcomplicated.
Either way,
in my opinion, Prison of Plastic is the first 3 chapters and the last 3 chapters are like the first 2 chapters and the last 2 chapters. No, chapter number 7, chapter number 12, if I'm not mistaken, are the best to me. I love when I love the confrontation between Molly and her sister. I really love
that gets emotional.
Yes, I love Prison of Plastic's moments that I really, really love are the ones that get super deep and emotional. Those are the ones that really get me.
Ending.
Like chapter 7, chapter 12.
Ending, perfect.
Chapter 7 and chapter 12 are beautiful and amazing. I'm just kind of mad that Giovanni was not as big in Prison of Plastic as he was in Anime Campaign. It's just all. In Anime Campaign, he was there
in the back.
He's there in the entire.
He was there in the back.
In the entire thing.
First.
No, like in Anime Campaign, he was there the entire time. But then in Prison of Plastic, they just had him like as a background character, basically.
Well,
except like at the battle at the end.
He did get a moment with Giovanni, with Molly's dad, like an entire chapter-ish to it. And he wasn't just a background character. He was talking to Lori and asking questions and doing stuff in the background to where you would think, oh, he's just being cruel.
He got frozen for 2 chapters. He was literally frozen for 2 chapters.
But he did say, did you not think I didn't notice how weird you were acting?
Yeah.
Where, as the audience, you go like, oh my goodness, he was listening in the whole time and knowing what was happening.
Well, yeah.
To where you feel like he's involved. Should we continue this before this becomes an hour-long
This
live
is my
stream
claim.
of the book?
You looking to take another job from me and my worker bees?
Stand down, Howie. I'm on police business.
You know this guy?
Indeed. Howie Honeyglow, contractor and builder for hire. In addition to my police work, I do some architectural consultation on the side. Howie and I often find ourselves applying for the same positions. He's one of the best.
Have to be if you want to stay alive in this business. If someone else can throw up a building in 2 hours with their epithet, that just means we got to do it in 1. Howie begins building at an unbelievable speed, splitting iron and sealing rivets in the blink of an eye. Like the building he's assembling is a toy in a commercial.
So, he's got some kind of building power.
No. Howie is a Mundy.
Wow.
You said it yourself. They can surprise you.
You can be as mundane as you like when you know how to do your goddamn job.
Hey, that's her. That's the cop the bus has told us about. Nobody move or I will shoot you with my gun.
Oh my goodness.
Hello? Did you hear me? I said don't move.
I ain't involved here. You do your job, I'll do mine.
I'm for realsies right now. Don't mess with us, man.
Yeah, we're the bonsai blasters, and as of right now, we own this town.
Did you hear me? I said don't.
I said
10 out of 10.
Me do my goddamn job.
Max. Awesome.
I love
Yes, sir. What the heck? They didn't tell us there was a monster like that here.
Yeah, the only one we were supposed to keep an eye out for was that useless sheriff.
Out of my way!
Oh, sorry, friend. I like your bib.
Wait up, boss! Yeah, slow down.
Damn it! Which way was it to the train station?
Is that where we're going? That's on the other side of town.
What? You baboon! Where did you think we were headed?
I don't know. I was following you. Hey, what's that?
Hmm? Looks like a bullet. Not sure what it's doing up here, though. Not bad. I could go for seconds.
Bullet eating competition, go. Looks like you didn't have the stomach for it.
It's a good thing bullets aren't lethal. They just deal minor impact damage. Why would you feel the need to just declare that out loud?
There you are. For a second, I was worried I was gonna have to do some more goose chasing. Come here.
That's mine. You can't take it. I got it fair and square.
Where?
Call a ambulance.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
You're gonna cry like a baby. You might as well look the part.
He got his comeuppance.
Who sent all these babies to fight?
Let's see if we can't find.
They got the Mortal Kombat finisher.
Fatality.
Let's go.
At the stroke of sundown, there's a shadow in the wood. Not sure what she's up to, but you know it ain't no good. She's a demon, she's a devil, she's a rough and tumble rebel. Yeah, she's far beyond your level, and she's watching you.
I cannot whistle for my
In the gloomy orange light, you won't live to see the night. In the woods, you hear a whisper, could it be the phantom drifter? There's a chance you and a mister, just don't turn around. In a flash, she's there behind you, out of sight and out of mind, and now no one will ever find you buried 6 feet down.
I love how that's 1,000 bullets.
Is that
four?
Is that Trixie?
Wait, where? Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, no, it just says L
Well,
I
they
V.
reference the original ACR.
No, that Dead or Alive, but
Wait, there's Rick Shades on the right.
yeah,
Like,
is that
the cat
this is
looks to
Rick
the right,
Shades,
it's like,
right?
yeah, like,
That's Rick Shades,
even
and this
his
is
friend on the other end.
I'm pretty sure that's Trixie there.
Silly Raymond, tricks are for kids.
Hi. Our focus group said that I was really cute and that we should use me to market our future episodes. And that I look like ice cream. Check out the next episode on Verve right
You
now
glitching
before
there a
it
bit,
comes out on
Raymond.
YouTube. Please.
And then I look like ice cream.
Please. This feels very manipulative. Please.
Please go to the Discord. Please give to Reddit. Please. This is really
moment of
manipulative,
your
ain't
time.
it?
It's police business.
I'm listening.
My associate and I are currently searching for a rotund man in a bib.
Yeah, I saw him. Came in on the train this morning. Made a big racket around my construction site about how he was real big and powerful with his epithet. Made it hard to work. Hasn't been back since.
Rat.
I'm glad you're here, though. Nice to see somebody's doing their job around here. Came into town today on a whim, because I heard this place needed fixing up. Thought it'd be a nice, relaxing day of work. But ever since I got here, this place has been pissing me off. Went into town to get my worker bees some honeyed snacks since they were doing such a good job. And then that sheriff was playing hopscotch with those bonsai blasters instead of arresting them.
Was he winning?
No, he wasn't winning. He was just standing there, not doing his job. Ooh, and
I
don't
love
even
the
get me
thought of playing hopscotch with a bunch of criminals.
I think this
It was
is
clearly cheap.
that is literally referencing anime campaign. That's literally they see that happening in anime campaigns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
now that you're
I
saying it, yeah, I kind of remember it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Were they winning?
small. What was that?
Were they winning?
No, they weren't winning.
And people with jobs they ain't qualified for.
What makes you qualified to watch a well?
Oh, it makes me sick. Makes my blood boil. Makes me so mad I can't even words. And if you don't pay attention, your job might go sneaking off into the woods.
Oh, come on, man. Be cool.
Everyone knows the coolest thing to be is an upright citizen.
Lame! What do we do? The bosses still aren't back yet. Forget the bosses. Let's face it. Don't all choose it in the same direction, you idiots. There's nowhere else to go.
It appears both your cheese and your escape plan are full of holes.
Quick, over the side.
Talk about cutting cheese, huh?
Wasn't expecting that. I'll construct a wizard. Oh, drat, my stamina is too low.
The lock on the container broke. I can't. Oh, me neither. Stupid health food. This is why my diet consists exclusively of cereal marshmallows.
Thank you for that assist, Howie.
My
I'm afraid
diet
I
as a
was at a
child.
loss there without my epithet.
He digs around in his toolbox and produces a honeyed snack. He tosses it down to her. Here, Percy. It's a honeyed snack. Working man's food. Cures what ails you. Puts a grin on your chin.
That looks like a screw covered in honey.
Working
goes the fire.
man's food. Oh, and Percy, no need to thank me. I know it must be hard to do your job when you come unprepared and you can't wiggle your fingers and magic your way through it.
Was that a jab?
Might have been.
Was that a challenge?
Might have been.
Well then, it seems my honor as a police officer has been called into question. And the only way I'll be able to satisfy you, she takes a bite into the snack, is to do my job. Very well. I declare that despite my low energy and the odds, I will capture every criminal lurking in this town.
Hey now, that's the spirit.
Ramsey freaking out in the background.
Hi.
Wake up, you've got a lot to do today. Feel proud and wipe your eyes, cause they stifle the up, stayed up till dawn. Let's see what you've been working on. It's gone. The deadline is closing. Your byline, the headlines are in the bin.
All completed, all deleted. What's going on?
Work till dawn till you die. Cut out the corners, cross the teeth, and down the eye. Without the white, but keep it in good taste.
Just so that no one will ever know it's debate. Epithet Erased.
Episode 7. Winner take
Do you know what waits in the trees?
Zora!
Zora Salazar.
Oh, you recognize me?
Any self-respecting officer of the Sweet Jazz Police Force would recognize you. One of the 4 leading officers of the Mundy terrorist group, Bliss Ocean.
I'm flattered. Though I prefer bounty hunter to terrorist.
Have you ever once hunted someone with a bounty higher than your own?
Oh, I would, but I've been at the top of the list for so long. That's how you know I'm good. And right now, I'm gunning for that fella over there.
No.
Ramsey, I gave you an hour to hide behind any object you could find, and you picked a cop? Oh, buddy.
Why is a bounty hunter pursuing you? It was my understanding you'd already been captured.
Clearly, she is crazy. I have never done anything wrong in my life. Officer, arrest that woman.
Come on, eyebrows. You said you know who I am. You're not seriously going to stand in my way knowing what I'm capable of, right?
A true officer of the law stands by her principles, no matter the circumstances. That is my job, after all.
Howie nods.
Dang, you're dumb. I like it. All right, if that's the way you want to play it.
You really think you can beat her?
Normally, no. But with your assistance, the power of this glucose-ridden confection, anything is possible.
Just a question. She ate that. How did she get it back?
Well, if it's a honey snack, I'm guessing it's like a pack with like a bunch of them in there. Okay. Not just one. And plus honey sticks to things, so possibly more nuts were added to it. Think of it like a trail mix, like how it's a bunch of nuts in one little thing. With the honey.
Okay. That's a good explanation.
That's how I see it.
That's a good explanation. It does seem like you just gave her one, but we could say that it was more than one. Okay.
Is it though?
Or maybe she bit, like, ate a tiny bit off of it. Like a little nibble.
Oh, she literally ate
somehow.
it. Like we saw her eat it.
And then move on to our missing bonsai vice principal.
Oh, you mean Bibbsy Tons of Fun? I already took care of
over the
him.
story.
Wait. Oh, don't tell me you're after this.
The amulet!
Oh, that is too perfect! This must be fate! You want the necklace, and I want Ramsey! Tell you what, how about we duel for it? Winner take all! Hell, both of you can fight me at once! That'll make it more even. Heck,
I love the fact that the amulet is floating right in front of the sun. That is, I love it. Also, the backgrounds are gorgeous.
Controlling the sun.
What?
And that shady, that paler. Ooh, that background's good.
It is a good background. It is like watercolored. It's beautiful. Well, I do believe.
I like Zora as a villain.
No, I do believe that her power is sundial, and I do think she has like a bit of control over of the rays of sun. So I choose to believe that she's making the amulet float with a ray of sunlight. What were you gonna say?
I love Zora. I love Zora as a villain because I'm getting like you know how you said the honor or respect or whatever like
Yeah.
Giovanni was lacking. She has like that kind of mentality of like, sure, I'll fight you, but if you want to fight in this way, I'll gladly do so. I want it to be a fair fight after all. Like, I gotta love villains that have their own like mentality about it.
Yeah,
Like,
their own morals.
they have their own
their
rules.
code.
Like the Predator.
Yeah.
Like the Predator. Like, they clearly have rules about what they're doing.
Yeah,
They don't just be uncivilized.
That is called a code. They have a code.
I do like how she has an ego too. Like, she clearly is trying to be a rival for Ramsey, but Ramsey's rival is clearly just Percy being Percy.
Yeah.
Like, she just wants to be like more better. Anyway, continue.
Match whatever weapon you use. Mano a mano. Pistol to pistol. Ugly rat man versus the grossest face I can make while fighting.
You know, I do have feelings.
Kindly remove yourself from my construction site. Please.
If you say so. Zora grabs him by his collar and throws both of them off the tower. Howie!
Howie braces himself for impact. But there isn't one. He finds himself floating, suspended in midair.
I just have a thought.
Of course, you got an epithet.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how Zora's able to change the age of somebody if she's just focusing on them. And you know that story, like the song, how in the end her parents die, or whatever?
Yeah.
Wouldn't she just have used her powers to keep them alive?
No.
Like, keep them young and all that. Keep them alive until they get to the hospital, then get the bullets out, and then it would be fine.
No, because she says that once something is broken, she can't fix it. Because
my bad, I forgot.
her power is not rewinding time. Her power is restoring like something or making it all the way to its point of origin or all the way to its point of end. So if something is already broken, like it already met its end.
It's just, you know the Doctor Strange apple thing? Like, every time you move forward and backward, it's an apple eaten and apple not eaten?
Yeah.
Like, you can clearly see that she can turn a pine cone into a tree, and she can probably do it the opposite direction. But if you eat an apple piece and she makes it grow, does that apple piece disappear, or do you still have it in your body?
I think if something comes to conclusion, she can't bring it back because it already concluded, essentially. So
okay,
yeah.
So whenever she can move the pages of the book, but you can't like unclose a closed book. It's already done.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Sure do. Give you 3 guesses as to what it is.
Sundial. Your epithet allows you to dial things forward and backwards in any process.
Yeah, there
Gravity,
we go.
Inertia, the cycle of the sun, even a lifespan.
Yeah, once the process is over, she can't like restart it.
So
Just
if she
gonna
moves
help
the
me
sun
like
like
that,
to
huh?
the end and then it goes down, wouldn't that mean that she technically moved an entire day and then she can't like reverse it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Man, New Year's is already here.
You're no fun.
She's incredibly powerful. She's one of the most powerful characters in Epithet Erased.
And I just realized she could have done so much good with that power. I mean, if she can make trees like that, imagine her being a lumber person. She would be getting so much wood. and
fun.
so much for the environment.
Yeah.
Just by literally using her power to make the trees grow. That would have been, yeah. She would have been perfect. Like, she could have rewinded the ice caps a bit or do a bunch of stuff. But no, she just has to be a bounty hunter.
Yeah. What were you going to say? No? Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just asking if Dr. Angst was going to say
No,
something.
It's just, I felt like they interrupted him to where he couldn't say anything. That's why I said, I'm sorry. I wasn't apologizing to you. I was apologizing to him because I felt bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's right. I can manipulate anything with a set beginning and end. Like how long it takes to fall off a building. Or how long it takes a building to fall. She leans over and grabs the scaffolding. As she tightens her grip on the steel beam, it rusts and decays. The bottom crumbles, and the structure begins to fall towards the ground! Timber!
I'm gonna let you get away with that. One time.
Duly noted. Whoops.
Ah! Howie Schwartzer like a bear in a beehive!
Howie, no! Don't fall for her jokesmanship! And my personal favorite ability, how close someone is to death. Take your friend here, for instance.
Slowly, Howie's hair begins to gray. His skin wrinkles and sags. And the man ages 40 years in a matter of seconds.
My God! He's old.
Silver hair. No! I promised I'd work myself to death by the age of 35! Anything less means I wasn't trying hard enough.
Since you've done your homework, I'm willing to bet you also know that I can imbue my...
So does that mean he was in his 20s?
Hey, maybe.
Epithet into objects.
I'm just thinking of a joke from, like, Hercules.
This bullet, for instance.
Quit doing your job. You'll work yourself to death. Work yourself to death.
A single hit from one of these, and you're done. And that's just no fun at all, is it? That's why I joined Bliss Ocean in the first place, you know? Truth is, I hate epithets. I guess I'm a bit of a romantic at heart. I like the idea of true competition. Duels at dawn, battles of destiny. Just two warriors giving it their all where the only deciding factor is pure old-fashioned skill.
Is that why you dress up as a cowboy?
Oh! But these days, skill don't matter anymore. You could train your...
I love that in this world you can shoot someone in the face and them being okay. It is so funny. Like, don't you ever want to?
Yeah.
Don't you ever want to do that in real life just for emphasis, like, but with no repercussions? Just like shoot someone.
Yes, like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah,
Shoot
exactly.
them.
Yeah.
And I do love Zora. Like, she's hypocritical. Like, whenever she was literally losing the fight, she just started using her powers. Clearly, she isn't like I don't know. It's like she has a mentality that is flawed, which is interesting. To where I want to know more.
I think she is evening the odds in her favor, but again, she could use her power to literally kill them.
Yeah.
So it's like she's a hypocrite, but she's not literally ending their lives because she could.
Right.
Whole life and
Because
be
it's
the
not
best
fun.
you that
Exactly.
you can be, just to get beat by some schmo born with a superpower. That's why I want to get rid of these things. You shouldn't get to be strong just because you're lucky. You really think you can stand in my way?
No. I shouldn't
Not
keep
like
thinking.
this.
Oh.
It's obvious that epithet to epithet, I would be no match for you. But perhaps if I can outdraw you, yeah! Ah. Well.
Oh, there it goes. There goes the pea shooter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Wow,
That
just
was a
blows
gift.
it in her face.
I'm sorry. I actually feel kind of bad now.
No, it's fine. He fell in the line of duty. It's how he always wanted to go. Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are home.
Well, I can see you two are busy, so I'm just gonna.
Well, he's dead. Later.
Wait, what's happening?
Tree. No.
What's happening? Tree.
Look. Are you all right, Howie?
Don't worry about me. You still got a job to do.
Very well. I'll be back to get you down soon. Keep up the good work.
Well, you heard her, boys. Back to work.
If Zora ever wanted a challenge in other like characters' worlds, Saitama would definitely be a challenge for her.
It is strange to me that they did not draw Howie's back. Because they could have. Because we already have seen
I mean, they kept
Howie's...
flipping her.
We've already seen Howie's back, so they could have made one more of these, one more character sprite
with a mixture of limited.
Well, yeah, but
with the
think
limited
about
amount of money you have and a limited time that you have to make the show, you have to make it quick and you have to make sure you get it on time. I'm pretty sure they had to cut a corner or two, and that was one of them because that would have took a lot longer to make that fully.
I have to disagree.
I mean, that's how I see it.
I have to disagree as someone who's literally making a bunch of these sprites. I don't see that being that hard. Like, I don't see that taking a lot of time or money. It's literally just taking this model and just making the back of it. That's it. And that would make the animation more fluid because it would be his back and then back to front.
How long does it take you to make the entire character model back, front, all that for just one character?
Here's the thing. One character takes me about, to do the full model is like an hour or two, right? But once I have that model, it just takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to replicate anything that I need from that model. So it's like, if I want to turn it around, I just flip it around and edit the details. So I'm saying just for this character in particular, right here, this would have just added 30 minutes of work for whoever's making this.
Now picture that, but doing that for every single background character, every single thing.
Just
different
him.
And don't forget, different costumes for the characters.
Yeah.
You have to do all that at the same time. You have to record lines at the same time. You also have to do a bunch of other stuff and get on the deadline before it's done. And you only have a limited budget. And you also have to talk to the animators across the sea to do the intro and also the fishing battle animatics. Suddenly, it kind of a little bit hard to do that.
Well,
I'm sorry.
That's a whole team. It's a whole team. It's not one person. It was not Jello doing it on his own. He had a team.
Right.
So,
as the people in Men in Black say, let's agree to disagree.
Well, I don't understand why do we have to agree to disagree when it is just this one character. I'm talking about this one specific scene.
Right.
One specific detail. If you have noticed, I haven't pointed out anything. In fact, I am the biggest defender of this animation style. I love it. I want it. I don't like when people say that it's on an animated series because it is an animated series. I am criticizing this one detail that has always bothered me, from the entire season.
Good point.
Just this one thing that bothers me because it's not that hard. We already seen that they drew his back right here. They have the model. They know what his back looks like. So it was really easy to just draw one more character, his back essentially, and it would complete the animation here. Because right now he just looks like he's turning from side to side instead of actually going all the way around.
Don't forget, Raymond, people are allowed to make mistakes on this planet.
No.
I mean, in TMNT, the original series, there were so many character errors. And also in the DuckTale comics, there was 4 nephews, not 3, 4 sometimes, where they made a joke about it. Anyway,
I'm not
criticizing, and I do see your point.
I'm not criticizing anything. Like I like to be very positive about it. I'm just talking about
criticizing you.
This one thing that has always bothered me.
You heard her, boys.
Yeah, I do see it now, and thank you for pointing it out. That is kind of cool. Thank you for at least telling me this, because I would have not noticed.
Because it's just him turning from side to side. Because it's like, because I never comment about the fact that essentially to save time, they flip the characters completely. Like they don't have left or right, so the design always changes.
I mean,
and that's okay to me. I'm fine with that.
Okay. One thing I will mention now that you're mentioning errors, whenever Giovanni like flips back and forth in the prison with like Giovanni keeps looking back and forth, the eye doesn't stay on the right. It always keeps on like flipping with the character to where the eye is inconsistent a bit.
Yeah,
but that's the thing I noted. But
that's the kind of thing that I really don't point out, because I'm like, yeah, I understand the limitness of where that comes from, right? It's like we have so many characters. Just in one scene, the bar scene had 20 characters. So it's like, I understand.
Right, and also background.
Exactly. So I understand that you had to put a lot of work into all the other characters that you had to make. But yeah, this has always bothered me, and it's the only thing that really has ever bothered me about the entire season. It's just this one thing that I thought they could have just given him the backside of him.
Should we continue?
Epithet Erased.
There was gonna be another minute of commercials, but I sped it up. You're welcome.
Okay. I think I'm safe. For now.
Ramsey, where are you?
Oh, crap. Did she see me? Of course she saw me. I look like a dollar store juice box. Looks like I'm going bareback. Back off! I have an art degree!
Ramsey, there you are.
Oh,
I'm just
hi, officer.
Falling out of his
Well,
inside of his.
Better come with my shirt up and my pants down, huh?
Yes, it's much more difficult to run that way. Are you unharmed?
Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, wait. Come with me. I have a plan.
You want to tell me what it is? No? Just gonna walk right out into what is clearly a trap? All right, that's fine. No, that's good.
Zora, show yourself. We can't possibly beat you. Your epithet is too strong.
Oh, good. Yeah, I love getting shot.
But if we come together, Mundi and Inscribed alike, and face you in a contest of skill, then we can beat you at your own game.
Listen, thank you for your help, but really, you're no longer involved. This is a me problem?
No, it is a we problem.
What is this?
Eraser cuffs. Any powers we may have are completely negated.
So no trial, just death sentence then.
Are you serious?
Quite. You said you'd match whatever weapons we used, correct? Then I propose a challenge. An epithet-free battle. Winner gets the necklace and Ramsey.
Did you just bet me?
All right. Why not? I like your spirit, lady. Let's shake on it. Zora spits in her palm and extends her hand.
Percy spits on Zora's palm as well, as a show of good faith.
All right, close enough.
Do I not get a say in this?
I don't understand why you're so upset. You don't have an epithet to lose.
I guess I don't now.
All right, here's the rules. No epithets of any kind. Mundy weapons are fair game. First one to break a rule or cry uncle loses. Agreed?
Agreed.
No, not agreed. Not agreed.
Great. Guess that means I gotta turn my epithet off. And it just so happens I left some bullets suspended in these woods before this fight, so you might want to
pause.
Yeah.
Percy draws her.
What's up?
She said she can suspend the bullets.
Yeah.
Couldn't she have suspended her parents perfectly at the point where they're still alive before they died? Unless they hit the brain, then they're already dead. But still,
I'm pretty sure
she could have at least done something.
I'm pretty sure she didn't discover her powers until after that, if I'm not mistaken.
Good point. Yeah,
Because usually it takes like
it would have been
happen randomly or in moments of like peril. So pretty sure.
If you had the power like at a young age like that, and you touch a dinosaur bone, imagine that thing like going back to life. But then again, end the process. That it wouldn't be helpful. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you can't bring
Continue.
a dinosaur back to life. Yeah.
Her blade and dances past the bullets, swinging her sword in wide arcs.
Well, you're an
and
example of
smacking them
that,
away.
aren't you?
Ramsey's cuffed you wrong.
You suck, man.
So every time
I'm sorry. The dinosaur jokes just write themselves.
that she swings, he just flies back and
If
forth
you want me to stop them,
half of the
just say
bullets.
it. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Remember, Ramsey, you have
No, it's fine. Hey, I've embraced.
Okay, because I love the running joke.
No, me too.
I'm
just playing
To be
angry.
fair, you made an entire character off of it.
Yeah, I'm just playing angry. Don't think I'm serious.
have to dodge the bullets.
He's so angry.
Real easy
I am pretty angry.
when I'm the shield.
What weapons do you have on hand?
A box of crayons.
Excellent. You've already shown off their combat capability. Forward!
Ah! As Percy swings, Ramsey hears something jingling at his side. A small silver blur dances on a belt. The key! Give me
Wait,
that! He goes for it.
Oh. Dang it. Thanks for the save, Ramsey.
Zora skips back and begins reloading.
Now is our chance. Percy grabs Ramsey's hands and begins to spin around to gain momentum.
What are you doing?
She spins him round and round and then releases, sending Ramsey's noodle body flying through the air like a hammer toss.
And they say there's no animation. That was incredible. I'm sorry.
They shrunk them and moved them up and down. But yeah, that was good animation. Ramsey just
She points her gun at him.
I can reload too, you know.
I spit in his mouth.
Oh.
Did that seriously just happen?
Yup. Dang it, lady! Would you let me get a shot off? Oh boy. Tree!
My sword!
The necklace!
The key!
Only we had something that could attack over a distance.
I feel like you're missing an obvious solution here.
Of course! How foolish of me! She picks up Ramsey's crayons and tosses them at Zora. Face the crayons of crime, villain!
Ha! Got it! Ow!
I love this. Like she thinks they're changes, but
No
it's not.
I suppose one needs a blackened heart to use a blackened weapon.
This is orange! Ow!
Excellent. Now we can retrieve my sword.
Forget the sword, come on!
Where'd that thing get to? Ah! There you are. Now, where's my other gun?
Hey.
Oh, please.
Love this
You think
part.
an amateur like you can hit me?
No, but I can do this.
Hey! Don't mess with my guns! I made those!
Oh!
So angry she
breaking
swears.
stuff's only fun if it's not yours. Nope, still fun. I'm having a ball.
I'm gonna let you get away with that. One time.
Shut up.
You ought not to did that.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Zora pulls out a second gun.
What were you complaining about? You had another one. Oh, my face!
Boy.
My horrible, horrible face.
Percy loops around Zora so that the cuff's chain pulls back on Zora's neck and chokes her. I'm afraid the only necklace you'll be wearing is
Oh,
the
no, there's a
necklace
chain.
of justice.
Fine. Fine. You want to mess with other people's weapons? I can mess with other people's weapons. She picks up the sword and it begins to glow orange.
Hey, that's an epithet globe. You're cheating. She's cheating. We win.
Not if you're dead!
Oh.
That will kill us.
Yup!
I wish I could remember.
Yep.
Minus infinity.
Well, I'm
Stupid
dead.
epithet. Wait, I wrote that paper. Where is it? Clear. Wow, really? That's a pretty good
Perfect
power.
clearing out.
Ah, jeez, calm down. Why don't you just, I don't know, unbreak your time gun?
I can't do that! Because once the process is ended, I can't reverse it! So once I hit the ground, I can't float back up! And once some jackhole breaks my gun, it's broken forever!
Percy, unlock the cuffs, damn it! She's gonna kill us!
She's too fast. And the time it would take to unlock them,
I
she'd
did
be on
notice
us.
something.
Don't worry, I'll cover you!
What?
Whenever they were running, I did notice that the square icon quickly grabbed the keys while they were running.
Yeah.
To where it doesn't come out of left field that the keys just appear.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Unlock your end, and once it's off, build as many of those zappy towers as you can.
But with my current stamina, even 2 or 3 would be enough to
Look at this scene. Look at this scene. The background is animated. The character, like the shoulder, the face, like as it bounces up and down, like you understand the motion, and your mind completes the movement. So it's like in your head, it's fully animated, and that's why when it actually becomes fully animated, you don't even notice because your head has been filling in the blanks this whole time because of how good the motion of the puppets are.
I mean, I get that. I mean, and plus it's a background that's very simple, but the simplest effects to where you don't have to think about them as much and just fill in the gaps yourself, that is the greatest thing. I mean, cartoons and Looney Tunes and a whole bunch of things have used that technique of using the most simplest of shapes in the background just to make it look like it's moving. And even in the foreground, like I remember seeing a dress without like anything underneath, like no shoes or feet, and she's just gliding on the floor to where you could tell it's moving. You don't have to animate the feet because you know it's moving.
Yeah.
To where it makes it funny. Well,
That's fine.
Anyway, continue.
If this doesn't work, we're dead anyways. Just trust me. I can do this.
Very well. She starts to unlock her cuff.
Zora closes in on her. She aims for the heart.
Oh, this is such a bad idea. Please work.
Gotta give a hand to Ramsey.
Well, not what I was aiming for, but that's fine. Nice knowing you, Ramsey. In a few seconds, you'll be dust.
Ramsey's arm and disembodied hand begin rapidly aging from the wound outwards. But before it goes any further, they both turn to solid gold. It spreads, and Ramsey's full body turns into a solid gold statue.
No! It turned him to gold! Wait, what?
Oh, look. It worked.
What?
I love this
What?
one.
You
Like,
think I can't age
the other
you
one
just
was
'cause you're
great, but
metal?
I love how
Well, you're
creative
wrong.
this one is.
Hold on.
Just hugging her with gold power.
Yes.
His full body turns into a solid gold statue.
No! She's turned him to gold! Wait,
what?
Oh, look. It worked.
What? What?
The
You think I
hug.
can't age you just because you're metal? Well, you're wrong!
Her underestimation of that specific kind of gold.
Quick lesson from a professional appraiser. Pure gold never corrodes, but it does make for a pretty good conductor. Isn't that right,
kick
Percy?
butt line, and the reveal from down.
Oh, shit.
Ramsey should have honestly just kept hugging her, and Percy kept chasing, because then she wouldn't get away.
Yeah.
Percy, you all right? Here.
But she didn't have enough stamina.
Good point. But then she could have
Did it
drunk a
work?
pine cone and kept going at it.
Yeah, but that's just 3 points, and she needs way more. She's been running out of stamina ever since the bar.
But yet she's able to make 20.
Yeah. Well, again, like she's used.
And doesn't everything reset after a battle?
I think that's health, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, good point.
You think
My
that was
bad.
me using my epithet? You ain't even seen a tenth of what I can do!
This does raise a question.
What's up?
In the future, whenever we do see her and other Bliss OSHA members again, how on earth are they going to get around her? Because she's going to be at her A game, trying to stop them from doing whatever they're going to do to try to stop Bliss OSHA. So she's going to bring her A game to it. How are they going to fight her?
I don't know. I think she's gonna still have her same rules.
It's going to be creative, though.
I think she's gonna have her same.
They're
rules.
probably going to have to bring in Ramsey for it.
Or they take away her powers. That's, I think, the only way. Because remember that at the end of this, who remains with the amulet is the cops. The cops have the amulet.
But they're going to have to return it.
To who?
To the museum where it came from.
No,
that's where it was stolen. It must be returned.
No, the
I mean,
the official, her higher ups want the amulet. So the police wants to have
Okay, think of it like this. If you have a knight armor in your museum and it's like very powerful, whatever, you have it,
What just
you use
happened?
it and all that, you get
Hold on,
arrested.
Can you
They
get
take
out for a
they-
second?
I became host somehow?
Yeah, can you get out for a second?
What?
I don't know what happened.
Sure. Okay, sure. Okay. What? Wait, what happened to the Can I continue where I was?
Yeah,
On the
keep
combo
talking, yeah.
station?
Yeah, keep talking.
Okay. I'm trying to remember on my head. Where was I at? Please tell me. I'm sorry.
You were saying about her.
Okay.
How they're gonna.
I now remember. Okay. Okay. Oh, you said something about like the amulet,
police
like
business.
they now have it, but I see it as if the museum has armor and you took the armor, you get arrested, then the police has the armor, like from like I don't know, like the knighthood times with like Robin Hood or whatever. You don't just keep the armor. You have to return that set of armor because it's historical. It has significance. It
But
has
that's-
to go back to the museum.
But you're missing something.
You can put more security.
You're missing something.
You can put more security on it.
You're missing
What?
something very important. That is not just some piece of history. That is literally a weapon. Like the cops and the government is not just gonna.
Why Earth was in the museum in the first place?
Well, because
It could've
they
been walked
didn't.
up the
Because
second someone got it.
because they didn't know it worked. Like the person who knew that it did something was Mara.
Wouldn't you test the cursed object before you just take your cursed object with you?
Well, how would people know it's a cursed object?
You test it.
Well, why would you test something? Why would you think it's cursed?
I don't know. I mean, if Indiana Jones has taught me anything, people love touching cursed objects.
Well, exactly, but they don't know it's
Or
cursed.
drinking from
Like,
them, or opening them up.
The people that were digging up the ark of the Covenant didn't know it was gonna melt off their faces.
They should have known.
No.
We're crying out loud. It said something about God about it. I'm pretty sure we shouldn't open a chest that says God on it.
You all right?
Or the chalice. Like, why on earth did you drink from the wrong one? Because then you're just gonna die.
Here.
Are you host again of the video?
Yeah, you can join.
I am here.
Oh, okay.
You idiot.
All right. Should we continue
that was
before
me?
this gets like 12?
I've been
Somewhere in the
playing
world?
it. I've been playing it for 2 minutes. You keep interrupting. That's why I'm asking if you're in. Are you
I
watching?
am in.
Is it playing for you?
Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, I had to press a play button or something. Okay.
Using my epithet? You ain't even seen a tenth
My
of
bad.
what I can do.
It's okay.
But I lost. I could have beat you, but I broke the rules, the ones I set myself. So I'm gonna call this one a draw. You keep Ramsey, I keep the necklace.
Her mentality.
But you'd better watch yourself, Murdoch. I'll be coming for
Clearly thinks you won.
you. Least expect it.
Tiny Electric, Gremlin, Bliss Oceans, Aaron Girl.
I do.
Never sleeps. Always watching.
I mean,
Never sleep.
remember when we were talking about like the guy with glasses, how he could be the other guy with glasses?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that fully, but I solely believe that she's the limo driver. Like, just being sneaky and trying to get inside to a big business and try to take it out from the inside. I mean, that's how I see it, but either way.
Well, that's why I believe that the guy is the leader of Bliss Ocean because of her.
Either way, we'll find. We could find out sooner or later.
I think it was pretty much confirmed. I'm pretty sure, like, plastic.
Jello hasn't said it was fully confirmed.
Well, yeah, no, but the book itself, like, it pretty much kind of spells it out, but we will see what happens.
Epithet Erased.
So, when can we go home?
Shut up! Don't let them hear you.
Aw.
Someone's coming.
I heard from Howie. It seems both he and that bonsai vice principal reverted back to their original ages. With so many bonsai blasters wrangled up, it's hard not to call this.
Oh, I never catched that before, so they're back to normal. Okay.
a victory.
And I'm just questioning, how did she call for backup? There's no phone there.
Great point.
Still, it's unfortunate we couldn't retrieve the
Oh,
arsenic.
probably she went back to her car.
But she could have done that earlier.
Yeah, but it was too far.
This is a small town that you could see the well in the middle of the town. I think you had enough time to run over quickly, call her back up, then go back in.
I guess, yeah. I guess if that's a nitpick, I guess.
Amulet.
I mean, either way, it wraps
I'm not
itself up,
disagreeing.
and maybe there was like at least.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that's.
Wait, I
pretty
got an
right.
idea.
That's correct.
I think I have an idea of how they did it.
What?
Those bonsai blasters, some of them might have phones.
Well, I think.
And you can call the police on any cell phone.
Yeah, that's true. But I think she literally just went back to her car and just radioed the police.
Either way, there's
Actually,
Yeah.
I have some good news about that. Ta-da! Here you go. The genuine article.
How?
I swapped it with a duplicate when I had her in that bear hug. They call it fool's gold for a reason.
Wait a tick. Wasn't the gem on this green before? Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah,
Isn't it funny that he spent some time in the background making a replica at some point?
If you see the amulet for the first time in the cell or whatever, he was probably building it at the time.
I get it,
swap it while he wasn't looking.
Yeah. No, I'm
But
saying
at the
that
same time, maybe he was doing it.
we know that Ramsey is a great artist. I'm just saying that it's so funny to me to think that while everything is happening, Ramsey has been just like working on a replica of it. Just imagining doing that in the background.
Really blame him for not noticing, though. I am a master of forging valuables.
Oh, that reminds me.
Eh?
I did
Ramsey
like
Murdoch,
this
you're under arrest.
setup. I did like the setup for the story, and I'm happy it happened. But at the same time, I don't think we should revisit it again because there's nothing left to do here.
What do you mean?
Well, the bad guys are gone, and the villains will clearly not use it again because, hey, police now know of our secret spot, so it would be just back to normal, a normal town with basically a sheriff that's an idiot.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to come back.
So there's no reason to bring... Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it was great for the story, but we're probably not coming back here ever again.
Yeah. I mean, we're not.
I think you're confused. Zora stole it, and I gave it back. I'm the good guy.
Yes, today. But you're also the man who swindled a half dozen companies out of their savings, to the tune of about $25 million.
I thought you didn't recognize me.
I didn't, until I saw your epithet. I remember you from a police lineup a few years back. A man came in to report a case of golden buttocks.
Ah, yeah. Operation Might Ass.
You're infamous for trading large quantities of gold in exchange for companies' stocks and bonds. Then, days later, your business partners find their gold has transformed back into dirt. Or worse.
So that's it. I saved your life, and you put me away for life? Oh, some folks got a heart of gold, but you, lady, you got a heart of cold.
Now, don't think I don't appreciate your help today. Your crimes are quite serious. But none of this would have been possible without your help. And if you'd be willing to put your appraisal skills to use on our side of the law, I'm sure we could negotiate a very comfortable cell for you indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. That doesn't sound
Ramsey's
too bad.
going to be in that prison arc thing, right?
Definitely. He is the main characters of the next arc are going to be Ramsey, Mara, and Indus. They're going to be the three main characters of that arc. Percy's going to appear.
So
probably...
I'm guessing his appraisals. You first.
No, I'm guessing Percy's going to be the antagonist of that storyline because they're going to try to escape.
And I'm guessing Ramsey isn't going to be he's going to basically break out for probably a reason. Because if he's in a comfortable cell and he's just going to have to do a little appraisal work, why would he have to leave unless it involves someone or Zora?
Why would you want to be in jail? In general.
Well, let me think. He was comfortable being in a cell, and she said she would give a comfortable cell. So what's the point of leaving a cell that has everything you want in it?
I guess I don't deny your logic. I just
logic.
I would be more.
I get your logic too.
It's about the people in the jail that really scare me. I'm like, yeah, they give you a nice place, but what about the other people in the jail? Are they going to let you enjoy those things? Because if you have nice things, sometimes in jail they steal it from you.
That's a good point. I mean, we'll find out, and hey, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
love the music for this.
So,
I wonder who
I
that.
do not believe that man is Skinny Boy.
Yeah, I think this mysterious guy in the screen, that is our guy.
That can't be him.
I really think so.
One, the hair's not. First of all, the hair's not right. I mean, I get he could wear a mask and all, but it doesn't like. I still don't think it's him. Like
I
get it.
You don't have to agree. It's just a theory. But my
film theory.
In my mind, it is pretty much confirmed in the second book, but it's still a theory.
I mean, with that little heart there, it kind of looks familiar to like Indus or like the amulet in a way, like the heart with like the weird shapes on the end of it. To where I'm thinking it might be like whenever it flashes, like
Yeah. I'm trying to.
you're trying to get it.
What?
Take your time,
Hey,
man.
That makes
this is
no
the last
sense.
episode of this season, but there's a bunch more story after this.
I mean, try doing the very,
See,
very
that
slow
is
one,
why.
like, you know how you
Dang it. That is why.
try using the. Oh, it was right there.
I know.
Try using that. You know how you sped up the
Yeah.
stuff? Slow it down.
I got you.
Great scene to pause on.
Dang it.
It's so
too
close.
fast.
You see?
Yeah.
Look at it. It looks like Indus' symbol. I feel like this is gonna be like that mummy guy. Like he still like has aliveness or whatever, and by the looks of it, it looks familiar to it. I don't feel like that green guy is going to have anything to do with this.
But look at the color scheme. It's his color scheme. The green on the.
Anybody can have that color scheme.
Well, yeah, but he specifically has that color scheme.
Lime green and not dark green. Either way.
Is he dead? Poke him with a stick.
I love Rick Shades in the book.
I love Reek Shades. It's one thing that I super appreciate about. Oh, there it is again. One thing that I really appreciate about Prison in Plastic is Rick Shade. It's incredible.
Yeah, he was the perfect balance of a tragic character, but also a funny one.
His backstory and everything.
Whenever you and whenever you rewatch it again and know the context, you can understand why he said the things he said.
Yes, dude.
Like,
when
that's
you
what makes a good series a good series.
I've heard
when you can rewatch something again,
and it recontextualizes
and
everything. Yes, when I listened to it back, I was like, oh my gosh, that hits so different now. I just thought he was just a cookie, like crazy person. No, that hits different. Oh, that hits different. Like when he says that
he's literally been damaged.
Yeah, when he said that he had friends and stuff like that before, and it's like, oh, that hits so much different. Like
he just comes off a bit weird.
Yeah.
Or strong. That's all.
I ended up paying for about half of the cost of this show out of pocket, and I still have a few dozen $1,000 to pay off. So anything you could chip in would be very much appreciated. I don't know how long it would take to get a season 2. I don't know if it'd be a year or 2 years or more, or if we won't get one at all. But I wanted to thank everyone who worked on this show and everyone who watched it and enjoyed it, because the process was so hard and so nonstop. But seeing people enjoying it was really, really gratifying.
Oh, look at that image! It's so good.
I feel like those
Thank
are
you
the
all so
outfits they
much,
wear whenever
and I
they're
hope
eating
to see you again
pancakes.
next year. Bye.
So what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
Well, are we going to do Prison of Plastic books or are we not?
My bad.
I mean, would we even be able to do it?
I don't know if we can do that because it's not free content.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we could just say we like the story. I like the story.
We can have
Go buy it.
We can have a conversation about it. That we can do.
I mean, yeah.
We can have a discussion and actually talk about why I don't like the middle half of the book.
The part where there's a bee and also a pumpkin guy.
Yes.
I love those scenes because it shows off the strengths and weaknesses of Trixie and Phoenica as friends.
And this is why we need to have a conversation on another stream about the book. But thank you so much for watching. I would love to.
I was an evil rabbit.
Yes, and I was Raymond, and we were watching Epithet Erased. This was the end of season 1, and if you want to continue watching the story, well, you can listen to it in audio form in stream. What's it called?
Solid book.
What?
Stop. You can now buy it on like a book if you want to continue the story.
You can buy the book, but
you announced the whole thing.
The best way to do it is by buying the book in whatever store you have it, and also listening to the audiobook, which has the sound effects, the
and
music,
give it to people in the library.
all the voice actors. So if you
ask
want
your local library to take it so then others can see it and spread this fandom everywhere.
I agree. But yes, if you want to actually listen to it, it's called SBT Direct. I think that is Sound Booth.
I have it, and that you got right.
I think it's Sound Booth Theater, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. I listen on it every time I'm on a road trip, so I know it's Sound Booth Theater.
Okay, good. It is on Sound Booth Theater, so go ahead and get yourself Persona Plastic because it's awesome. It is great. As much as I didn't like the middle of the story, I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Here's the thing. It's objectively good. It is good writing. It is good character building, and you should buy it. It's good. It is really good.
The part I didn't like about the book, like the part that you love so much, I do not like. The one with Lori and Molly. Every time, for some reason, I do not like how dark it is. Like, yes, it's supposed to be that dark, but at the same time, I feel like with my family and all my siblings, we have a good relationship to where I don't have quarrel with them, but seeing a toxic relationship like that and seeing it unfold just kind of zoned me out enough to where I honestly was like, terrified like Molly is. And I honestly skipped it just because of how much bad vibes there are.
Oh no! Okay, we're gonna have an action. We're gonna have an action discussion about this.
I try not to.
No,
I
we're
try not to.
We're
Okay.
gonna have an action discussion. No. You gotta.
If I had to pick,
we gotta.
If I'm picking the chapters just to listen to the individual chapters, I would not pick it. But if I did the whole thing, front to end, I would listen to it because it is required to understand. But at the same time, it's cringe.
Well,
anytime there's a stressful scene, I am in their shoes and I hate being stressed out.
Okay, we are cutting out. We're heading out. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh no, I'm going into void.
Next week we are going to be having part 2 of the Epithet Isekai Arc
Spooky,
1
scary skeleton man.
finale. Arc 1 finale. That's gonna be next week, Saturday next week. So don't miss that. Thank you so much. Join our Patreon, join our Discord. Enjoy
Right.
everyone. And thank you so much for watching. We appreciate
Become a Patreon.
But yeah, goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm in the void. Oh no, it's closing. Please don't let me die here.